keep stepping on my thing by accident, my capture card. Anyway. Let me get the game up, and then I'll explain from there. Is it game capture? Jackpot crash course. I think it's window capture. It's window capture. This is a game that I've really only been following since, like, Smokey B's first video on it. The first half of it was out on itch, because I think it was getting updated. And then when the full first chapter came out, it released on Steam. So I just want to, like, I'm down. Let's do this. It's a free chapter 1, I'll vibe. There's been a huge spike in crime rates in recent years. To regulate the level of punishment has been... Wait, no. To regulate it, the level of punishment has been upped to an extreme for everyone. This has caused most government-run prisons to be overpopulated, underfunded, and in horrible conditions. Prisoners with long sentences will often die of malnutrition or illness before their sentence is over. But now, they can apply to outsourced private companies that provide alternative forms of punishment. The following program is intended for mature audiences. They may be content of graphic death, blood, gore, and violence. WASD and space. Gilbert image long when hovering with mouse. Oh. Where in the hell? Ah, right. This is fun. Your role. Welcome to the show. You won, Brutal Bull! A crowbar dispenses from the machine. You hesitantly pick it up when the slot machine swings outward, revealing a passage behind it. I guess I'll save. There we go. Good luck. I'll probably need it. So I do have a partner. Who? I thought you were a no-show. What took you so long? Well, whatever, at least you showed up at all. I started thinking they paired me with someone that got cold feet. Roulette? What a dumb game to start on. It's just luck. Hiya. Hey. You got a staring problem? No, I was just... I don't blame you. I've been told I'm pretty irresistible to ugly dudes. I'm starting to not mind being paired against this guy. Are we waiting for something? The sign says to put the cuff on, doesn't it? Yeah, why haven't you yet? What are you being so pushy for? I was waiting on you, slowpoke. Right. On the count of 3? Sounds fair. 1, 2, 3. Your time starts now. Finally. Already? Now it looks like somewhat like a proper game set. Still expected more pizzazz, though. Where's the audience, the cheers, and the clapping? Or at least the host that explains the game works. Less important. Let's get started. I'm gonna turn the sound up, actually. Wait. What's with all the waiting with you? Can't we just get on with it already? I don't know how to play. Can we check the rules first? You don't know how to play roulette? I don't gamble much. Well, why do you look so surprised? Don't look at me. Look at your mug. You have the same look as those washed-up brutes who drink and smoke in front of slots all day. We're checking the rules first. Fine. You have 10 chips to start. Whenever one of you likes, you can start a round and bet. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips or not bet at all each round. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You will win a return based on how close you were to where the wheel is stopped. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to that difference. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent, you cannot purposely handle the roulette wheel or tamper with stage equipment. Good luck! You can build the deck by talking with others. You can always check what cards you have. Feels weird reading stuff like this outside of TV. Guess they're serious about this, huh? Still don't know why we have to be cuffed, though. Stop pulling. You think they'll hand out the key to the winner? I can't wait to get out of these. He didn't react to the elimination rule. He's already convinced he'll win. Guess the cuffs are supposed to be some kind of motivator. You done looking around? I don't think that timer will be as forgiving of you as wasting time as I am. Right, I think I'm good now. I already tried it, it's locked. It's locked? You hard of hearing or something? If I wasn't, I wouldn't be in here. It's heavy-duty stuff, the doors we came in through are too. Guessing this is where we'll proceed, the game's over. Let's stop stalling so we can get this over with. Yeah, can I play the game now? Do I need to click on it? No. Okay, there we go. What's that up there? The demon-looking thing, with the pipe down its throat. I'm not sure, has it always been pointed at us? I swept this place 3 times over before you showed up. Seems it started up once we got the cuff on. Kinda feels like it's looking down the barrel of a gun. Might be a reason for that. Oh. As long as we don't make a break for it, we're probably fine. Or maybe as long as we don't lose at roulette. Or that. Speaking of which, want to go way ahead of you. Here's what I would have said any other time, but since it's apparently your first time playing, you do the honors, beginner's luck and all that. Thanks. You should go all in. I'm not doing that. Click on the number you wish to bet on. Let's go lucky number 7. How much are you betting? And let's go 2. Bet 2 chips. I don't know, you sure about that one? What, something wrong with it? Nothing. You bet on 22 with 5 chips. The ball landed on 22. Holy shit, that spot usually never works. Fuck. Something wrong? No, good job. Thanks. Means a lot coming from a future loser. Feeling lucky this round? Hopefully. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for his spot. How much are you betting? I'll go 2 again. Isn't that considered bad luck in some places? Shit, is it where? Don't remember exactly, but it feels bad to me. Sure. We're just saying that. Who knows? Bet on 31 with 5 chips. Ball landed on 3, 34. Yes! Shit. Better luck next time, big guy. You know what they say, third time's the charm. I'm counting on it. What's this button do? Bet on red? Let's bet on this. How much are you betting? Let's go 3. We'll end it on 13. Guess your bet wasn't charming after all, huh? Got it. Okay, now I'm gonna bet on red again. Let's go 1. Ended on 29. Looks like Lady Luck's drooling over me tonight. Would you cut that out already? What, winning? It's roulette. I don't have much of a choice in where the wheel lands, pal. You're treating this so normally. Rubbing in how much longer I've got to live. What the hell is wrong with you? What, want me to get on my knees and apologize? You signed up to be here, didn't you? Doesn't mean I signed up to be gloated at by some arrogant prick. You haven't even given me a chance to catch up. Would you have? Given me the chance. If our tables were turned, if you were the one winning right now, would you have let me? Someone you don't even know the name of catch up? It's luck, buddy. Just like how unlucky I got to be stuck with some whiny asshole who isn't even my type. If it's not on your side, you weren't gonna make it very far here anyways. Besides, I don't see why I should feel sorry for someone who was dumb enough to get caught, and even dumber to choose to come here as though it wasn't entirely in your control. Use information cards in conversation to relay information to others or win arguments on the phone. Reason for imprisonment. Read. You know what you did. It's not my fault, It wasn't the first time I got arrested. What, you weren't expecting to have consequences? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It's not like I had anywhere else to go, asshole. It's not like I'm some big evil criminal mastermind. Dante's only had the one back exit. Cops had blocked off a bunch of roads. There weren't... Dante's? That big pawn shop down in Modos, Dante's, yeah. Look, the last thing you're looking for is a pity party. Just forget I said anything. Did they tell you it would be easy? What? It'd be something quick. You were just the guy they were looking for and they just needed you for a small favor? I was hard on cash. I work in a fucking cubicle, for God's sake. I've never done anything like that before. I've never stolen from anyone. I'm not a criminal. I'm not like... Right? Sorry, I lost my temper. That's not right for me to say. But you're not like me? Not until recently, anyways. I can't understand anything you're right. I knew the risk coming here, same as you. I just wanted out and it's a game and I just got lucky. I wouldn't have made it far anyway, it's not your fault. What are you doing? You press the button and end the round. The ball lands nowhere near where he bet. What's the fun in being far ahead this early in the race? I might as well level the playing field. Thanks. You better not take that for granted, by the way. I'm already starting to regret it. If I don't figure out some kind of strategy for this, it's just going to be luck deciding who lives or dies. 20 contestants were picked for this. If there's a room like that for all of us, then that means half are meant to die within the first round. Unless... I have this card yet. Let's read the rules. You have 10 chips to start. You can start a round to bet with a maximum of 10 chips, or bet not at all. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented to the wheel to make the roulette spin. You'll win return based on how close you are to the wheel stop. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to that difference. What happens if we both have the same by the end of the game? Wait, don't bet this round. Oh, I see how it is. Just because I heard you out once already, you think you can boss me around like I'm your lackey? That's a low blow. It's not what I'm... The rules. Did we read the rules closely enough? Don't try cheating me out of this. They say we're not allowed to tamper with the wheel. No, about the win condition. What was the win condition in the rules? Whoever got the most would move on, right? Not exactly. They only said who got the least would move on. Never said anything about the winner. What are you playing at? If neither of us gets the least amount, then neither of us will get eliminated, right? If we tie, we'd both be allowed to pass. Sure, but the rules say we're not allowed to trade chips, and there's not much we can do about to rig to yards. If we both play the same thing, I still have higher chips than you, and I'd still end up winning. If we play randomly, there's too much variation in how much you can win to ensure we get the same amount. Look, I get what you're going for, but trying to get out of one of us dying is just gonna complicate things. Not unless... If we right each run out of chips, then we're both at 0, and neither technically has more than the other. We'd be tied. But what if that means we're both eliminated? That would have been written in the rules. Doesn't say anything about a punishment for going broke. Well, if that's the best chance we have, you'd better be quick about it. Play roulette until each run out of chips will become equal. Bet on red. How much are you betting? 1. Go on chip. Bet the same thing again. Wait, since you're an expert at losing, why don't you choose where to bet for me? Don't like the way you put it, but I guess I'll try. Bet on red again. Keep betting on red. Keep betting on red. Bet everything on red. Still landed on 4. There, we're equal. Alright, let's stop betting. You sure about this, hotshot? 100%. We're both gonna get shot, aren't we? How's that percentage looking? Lower. Please proceed to the next area. We did it! We both live. I take back what I said about you not being my type. Thanks. Now then, you heard the ominous voice. Let's get going. Wait, before that, what's up? You mentioned something about me not knowing your name earlier. What should I call you? You want my number too? Kidding. Don't on a phone anyway. Benny's fine. You? Eddie. Oh, hey, they rhyme. So. Well, I don't like it. I want to feel special. How about I call you Eds? Well, alright, Eds. He might shoot us for real if we take too long. Come on. Card received. Benny. Well, used on special occasions. Build the deck by talking with others and gaining their trust. You can always check what cards you have currently in the settings. Benny? Over here! Are those elevators? Why are you saying it like it's just one enemy? Because it is! One thing I hate more than getting hitched are these hideous death traps. They're so small and close and packed and that's no room. Oh, I hate it seeing it. If they're gonna make us march up to our own deaths anyway, why not just let me take the stairs? Seems like we don't get the luxury to choose. It'll be fine, I doubt they'd set anything on these. It'd be pretty anticlimactic if we survived all that and then died from something like an elevator crash. I've been talking about the normal ones so far, but the possibility of there being more to these is fucking me up double time. Thanks for that. Would me going first make you feel better? Yes! Shit! I fucking knew it. Quick, is there a vent or escape hatch anywhere? None that I can see. Yeah, it's... I'm sure it's just a flat for dramatic. We're gonna be fine. Title card! Guess you don't have a reason to be scared. Oh, I've spotted another one! I was starting to think we got another dud. So, did you kill your partner in there, or what? Seems to us to be one. Maybe we'll end up with even numbers after all. Less solo winners than I was expecting to. 4, 8, 12. I'm not seeing Benny. Fuck, was there really only meant to be one winner for the game? Are they not letting him up? Where the hell is makeup? It was supposed to be in your dressing room. What the fuck else would they be doing? It's not dress rehearsal. Face them and let D deal with them. I stopped waiting on them 20 minutes ago. Lights, we're on in 15 seconds. I still don't get why stairs weren't an option. What took you so long? Everyone was waiting on you. Oh man, doesn't that mean I was the last one here? Fine. Mr. Gates, please return to your mark. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where winners strike big and losers fall hard. 20 lucky prisoners have been selected from right here in Modos to star, and 13 have proven themselves in the preliminary round to meet you here tonight. The contestants had a shot at accruing a few chips in that game. Depending on how they played, there's still a slim chance they're still in the red. Admittedly, they'll still be receiving a few chips, as well as opportunities to win even more throughout, help them from falling behind. And well, cutting their time here short. A recap of the preliminary games they played to get here, as well as interviews with each of our players will begin shortly. Including a few familiar faces where I'm getting word a past showrunner has made it to the past their preliminaries. Isn't that something? Don't leave them either. Witness the first of many trials on this show, just who among them has what it takes to be bet and forgiven. Against any possible temptations, with the winner taking home the grand prize of a total pardon. It all begins tonight on. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an extra lucky Season 7 of Bet and Forgive. I'm your host, Cupid King, and it's lovely to have you with us here tonight. Hey. I got paired up with a kid in there. What the fuck kind of stunt are you trying to play? First you go and handcuff him to some stranger, then you had the nerve to shoot a gun at him. Do you think that's funny? Something? Is he even supposed to be here? I'm talking to you. Don't just sit there slack, Jordan. What an electrifying start to the season. We've got a great show planned for you tonight, and you'll get the chance to learn all about the season contestants after the show message from our sponsors. Don't chase the tattle, folks! Is he dead? Cut. Okay, the first make of an hour this. And I'm out of smoke, so I'm going to go back on. We're going to have to wait until he's up again and doing the interviews. Thanks to Devin, we haven't looked in the live audience yet. I'm taking my 15. Wait, excuse me, I have a question. The show usually starts by now. Are we expected to stay here until things properly resume? On my break, do whatever you want. Please do not do whatever you want. Instructions will be given momentarily. Contestants, please exit the stage in orderly fashion. Explore the designated waiting space to familiarize yourself, but be prepared to return for interviews as needed. As such, hold your horses. What about the contestants that didn't win any chips? Was there something mentioned about their time being cut short? Oh, thank you for reminding me. Contestants that passed the preliminary round with their partner will be offered 5 as compensation. This will keep you from being eliminated for the time being. Only 5? That's barely any at all. The hell are we supposed to do with that? Maybe if you bothered to win against your opponent, you'd have actually earned it. We're preparing services, so if you'll have ample opportunity to win or earn scattered throughout the movie space. Faster if you let me do my job and help us properly set everything back up. Just don't worry about it right now, we'll give out directions once things are back on schedule. Cupid and the master assistants walk through the curtain and off the stage. What a shit opening. Don't tell everyone who's totally planning on jumping down and making a run for it too. Glad that guy went before me. Hey, you alright? Beds. Hello? Or should I call you Mr. Gates? Sorry, shit's going way too fast, that was a lot. It's TV, what were you expecting? Perhaps he didn't plan accordingly for his appearance here. Have you not watched the show before? Well... Oh my, how surprising! Out of everyone you seem most likely to watch a show as barbaric as to incapacitate someone live on air like this. I completely agree, my lady. Shield your eyes from the display. I wouldn't wish for you to become faint. Ah, you're too sweet. You can leave with the others. I want to check him over if they'd allow me. As honorable as ever. Honorable might be pushing it. Who would even try to pull a stunt like this before the show starts? serves him right for not following his assigned role. Wait, you mean those things we got from the slot machine? I thought those were just suggestions, like audience's entertainment. Don't remember management saying they were mandatory. Participants have responsibility to adhere to their title assigned to them. But I did also request a lawyer to be present while I read mine over. Oh fuck, well. Sounds like you're gonna be stuck acting like a brute for the rest of the show. The application form did say they'd base it off our history so we'd have an easier time following them. Alexa, but hey, you have no trouble following your brutal title, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Hey, no, I didn't yell at him, attack your partner into giving up all their chips. Then he backed me up here. He isn't in front of his door where he was standing only a moment ago. Never mind. Alright, we're in. The cast looks really fun already. Maybe he's just beating the crap out of someone. Okay, I'll be out there. In the fan on this point here. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit. I don't actually get the thing here. Benny started to nonchalantly kick at the slumped body on the floor. Yeesh, you even alive? He's still twitching, so my guess is yes. Ah, good guess. Yay, I won! You owe me 5 health chips. Damn it, I knew I should have gone with the other horse. Wait, did we even make a bet? You should still be kicking him. It's not making him any worse, is it? It's making his worse. Kid, I didn't catch that. What did he say? Good heavens, never mind that. Look at his wrist. That one's hell of a mark. Hard to see the full extent of it with a cuff that way, but... Speaking of, when are they gonna remove these anyway? You gotta head backstage or something? Pardon me, but Mr. Gates and Mr... Cut to the chase, lady. Do you recall seeing anything being fired at the young man before he fell over? I don't think so. Wasn't even looking in that direction. That's just another silly guess of mine. But when he received his penalty, maybe something was activated within him that caused him to be electrocuted. Or perhaps by... Something that was already on him. You mean these things are still around just to shock us? Sounds like something they do. I mean, why else would they only break the chains? For dramatic effect, duh! The freaks behind the screen like to eat that shit up. I do admit I quite enjoyed the theatrics as well. Felt like they were overdoing it, really. You know what's really overdoing it? Having us stuck with the wrist version of an ankle monitor until the finale. I'm gonna look for a way to get it off. Wait, Benny. Oh my, seems your friend has already left. Do cheer up, Mr. Gates. You two have only had plenty of time together during the roulette, did you not? I know I certainly had with my dear Rook. Why don't you try meeting up with the others in the meantime? Plenty of birds in their cages. Don't you mean fish in the sea? Nope. What'll you be doing, my apologies, I've forgotten to introduce myself. Please call me Cecilia, it's a pleasure to meet you. As for me, well, this young man seems awfully troubled and I'd like to keep him some company. At least until he probably comes to. No harm in that, yes? No harm, but also isn't heartless. Ah, but a fine maiden wouldn't simply toss the injured beside, would she? Guess not. Might be the best for you to join everyone else behind the curtains. Please do check on Rook for me if you meet her. Electrical burn. Seems to have noticed you standing there. Oh, come on. Me? That's right, I'm yapping about you. Hurry up and let it grow a hand. We've gotta look for provisions that make Shockbag feel better. Who? Me partner. That fellow who took up life for me up on stage. The underdog crybaby, I believe his role was. You guys want to help him? Well, I'd say it serves him right for disobeying the rules. It does feel quite unfair for him to be punished without a detailed warning prior. This may be a competition, but I'd much prefer it to be a fair game for everyone. We must not forget to be civilized and maintain our sportsmanship, even in a hostile environment like this. I don't know about all that. I just want him to be okay, because he's my chum. Start to pull at your jacket sleeve, trying to drag you over to the side where his makeshift crew is standing. Well, don't just stand there, Orcaman. All the hands needed on deck. Sure. You'll be joining this group for the investigations, are you? No. Too afraid to say, Lassie? Fine, we don't want a landlubber like you on the ship anyway. Feels like he's just leaning in towards the pirate than a sailor. This water cooler scares me. Poor thing. Should we help him as well? I don't think getting further involved with him is the play. We still need to look out for ourselves. Besides, haven't you heard the news? Lots to investigate now. We wouldn't want to waste that limited time we have. Investigate as if it isn't just us slowly walking around and pointing at things. This is serious. It's practically a given that everyone else's first move would be to explore each room and get used to the arena. Thankfully, the plan I have in mind goes beyond that. I want to look further into the producer's side of things, not just the bare minimum of the game that allows you to see. You seem like the type to go missing under mysterious circumstances after the staff takes you out back. Exactly my point! The whole plan is an elaborately built set. Think about all the different layers that could be surrounding it. There's not a chance these walls don't have something hidden behind them. Hell, or under the floors. Don't even get me started on the vents. If I were to guarantee one thing, it's there's always some kind of reward that comes with being thorough. We could find something that'll help us in the next game. Sounds promising. But I'm worried about any of us getting into some sort of trouble for this. It'll be awful to see you two get hurt. There's got to be a loophole somewhere we're overlooking. I'm just gonna leave these guys be. It'd be weird for me to interrupt. Don't want to let them know I've been eavesdropping that entire conversation. Yeah, who else is there? What fun is a competition if the will to help the loser? And I thought I was just supposed to be the nonsensical one. Hello? Oh. Why? I swear I keep banning these, but they always keep coming back. It just means fewer players to worry about. Those types won't last long. Doesn't mean they need to spoil it for the rest of us while they're around. Keep it down, will you? I don't want us to be spent as the annoying ones before we're able to actually get anything done. Let them spend their time however they like, but only if you spend yours focusing on... He seems to notice you pausing mid-sentence, the other's eyes follow. Hey, you, the guy with the fucked up face. What, me, what's wrong with my... You got something in your eye? What are you looking at? I was... starting a fight. I think this guy's threatening us with something. What a psycho. I think I should go call security. This guy's really causing a scene. That's not what... What? What it's trying to say is that while we appreciate the slack-jawed gawking, we're trying to have a conversation. Maybe try your luck somewhere else. Say, you made it out with 0 chips, right? The other two exchanged confused looks with one another. Yeah, that's right. Real shame. We were just planning on doubling our pie if you'd like to join us. Hell are you asking him for? I thought you wanted a tight ship. No worries if you can't. I saw that fellow over there taking quite the shock. I'm sure everyone's worried sick looking for bandages, and if we don't want to distract you from anything more important. But we may need help finding more funds if you have the time. Sorry, not very big on gambling. No, don't worry, we wouldn't be wasting any time on that. We're taking more of a direct route. You're acting pretty chummy for someone asking to rob something with a stranger. Who said anything about robbing a prison? No, he's on the money. We're robbing the joint, that was the plan, wasn't it? Don't see a possibility where that doesn't go horribly wrong. The moment we get caught, we'd be eliminated. Why take the risk at all? We have our reasons, the details can come after. There isn't much time until we're called back for interviews. Are we in a business or not? Think more on it. I'm beginning to suspect I might have overestimated you. Better come to your senses soon. They seem to be interested in the two below. Where the hell did Benny go, by the way? Like, he's just gone. I miss him. I miss my boy. Cecilia might be on something about me with the others. Okay, no clue where Benny's gone. So I think the two groups that I want to go with is either Sailor Boy and Horse Girl. These characters are so charming. I really want to go with any of them, honestly. Like I don't mind choosing any of them really. Either bunny person or Sailor Boy. I might go with Sailor Boy and Horse Girl, honestly. I like this one. I like this one a lot. You'll be joining this group for investigations. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome aboard. Suspicious? How you mean suspicious? We at least have an understandable reason for helping a possible opponent. He's supposed to be silly, unrightfully noble. Your point is? My point is that doesn't quite align with your role. You must be after something else to take on this kind of offer. I'm just pondering about what could be, and if that put us at risk in the future. Maybe he just wants Sharkback to be okay too. And that doesn't sound brutal to you. Checkmate. Look, with that logic, then why aren't you questioning that guy? What did they get out of this? Are they even part of the group? Who the fuck is that? They might have just invited themselves in, actually. Barnacles, can't we just get sailing already? My chum's getting fried as we speak. Very well. You may have bested me on this turn, but I'm keeping an eye on you. It won't be long until I figure out your playstyle. What the fuck did I do? I love the dialogue half the time here. It's actually so silly. Now that we formed the crew, it's time I've introduced anyone. I'm Captain Staler. This is the Catfish, I'm Master Gunner. They wave. And you're Pilot Seahorse. Pilot, does that sound like a respectable position? And finally, Orcaman, a Captain Boy. Great. Now here's where we're gonna sail, mateys. We shall be scouring for inventory that can be of help for my chum Sharkbag. He's the ship's first mate and I want him back on top in tip-top health. Got that? Aye aye. I love him so much. Post room. It's locked. Seems to be the door to Cupid's dressing room. I know that you're in there, Shrimp Man. Open up. Guess it's not here. It's out somewhere else. Look, cameras. Maybe we can go film something with that. I think they're just meant to be filming us, not the other way around. Catfish taps at the camera with the tip of their folded fan, quirking their head to the side in confusion. Stop that, you may break it! I doubt the showrunners want us messing with their equipment. Wait, they might be onto something. Is that dot on the camera supposed to be red or black? Red if it's recording. And I think it's already off. Perhaps they're still setting it up. I guess that means you can't use it forever. Curses. Guess what my costume's based off of, Orcaman? Penguin? Yeah, completely wrong burn region. It's obviously an albatross. Spotting it before a voyage is good luck to us sailors. Do you feel lucky yet? I'll let you know. This boy is so sweet. Hard to think he's a criminal. Seems to be a little storage area for extra clothing and accessories. They hold up a fan with a bull drawn on it. Bull? Oh, I don't know why I got assigned that role. And it doesn't quite match my costume much, does it? They hold up with the fan with hearts, spades, clubs, and diamonds drawn on it. Cards, games, suit. Oh, you think it suits me? Thanks. What about you? What are your thoughts on... Is it supposed to be a fox? X. A dog. Kitsune. Kitsune. I'm doing really bad at this. Cat? Oh. A wall plastered with posters and adverts of flashy-looking people in them. Yes, I recognize some of these faces. If I'm correct, they all must be previous winners of the show. A Wall of Fame, then? Well, these are still vile criminals. They don't deserve such noble spaces like this, especially the last winner. Aren't you one of those vile criminals? You were still convicted before coming here, right? Well, there's certainly more deserving of their freedom than others. She should at least be the last person to get the full pardon. Oh, which one's that? The lady with the pink hair. I guess winning doesn't mean you're innocent. Oh, vampire girl, hell yeah. And now I'm a vampire. I don't have a reflection. No loot here, crew. Let's alter course. Standing camera seems to be off. Can I check? I can't check the... Oh, I can check you, Goobers. Oh, he's holding up. Oh, quite alright for now. He's been in and out of sleep, but I don't think there should be any long-term injuries. Well, from an amateur perspective anyway. Keep us updated. I promise I'll avenge ye, shark bag! Keep up the good work. No way, is that water? Finally! Sailor starts Sailor starts frantically taking off his sandals right in the middle of the lobby. Being associated with you is so humiliating. You suddenly start feeling someone tapping at your shoulder from behind. Wrist. Cannonball! Wait, Sailor! You quickly grab Sailor's wrist, dragging him back from stopping him from running into the fountain any further. Hey, oh come on, what gives? I knew it. It's about time you showed your true colours. How low can you beam to aim for the weakest in the pack, child? She quickly draws her hoof pick and shoves it closer to your throat. Have you no shame? The hell are you talking about? He's got a shocker on his wrist. What do you think will happen if it gets dipped in water? Oh. She puts away her pick. You mean I can't cannonball? They shake their head. I'm afraid not. I need a moment to think about this. Oh no! My baby boy! At least take a proper seat. I must ask, how did you know about the shockers? Cecilia and I talked about it earlier. It's still just a theory, but the cat guy also must have caught on. They wave. Of course, I should have known about it. It was her who figured it out. She's a brilliant lady. To your rook, she asked me to check up on you. Actually, you two seem close. She did? I mean, I'm honored to think so, but I'm not sure how she finds me witnessing such pathetic display of lead. I owe her my life, you see. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her wise play. Somebody's in love. It's a shame she couldn't join our expedition, but that just goes to show how full of grace she is to be looking after the injured like that. Shouldn't you find that suspicious too? It sounds like she's going to be against what her role is supposed to be. Who knows what she's planning? Careful what you say next. I won't just stand here and let you talk ill about her. Know your place. Never mind. So can I ask about that, hoof pick? Right, I doubt you went to prison with that thing. Much as I wanted to, no. I acquired this from a strange machine that was in the room when I first awoke here. So it wasn't just me. Everyone else must have got some sort of item then. Oh, this just isn't fair. What do you mean there's a body of water around but I can't be swimming in it? You can't help your chum if you hurt yourself, can you? It's not. Doesn't mean I can't be pissed about it though. I've got to be thorough with these things before sailing further into treacherous waters. Whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by people and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessing will come on them. I really like this. It's really fun. This looks inviting. And distracting. Shield your eyes. I doubt whatever is needed for your friend can be found in the lights of that wretched place. Barnacles. A staff member that appears to be security stands beside the entrance labeled as VIP. Scary. Me? Oh, you mean the guard? How odd, I didn't expect to see something like this here. What, a phone booth? Nonsense, it's clearly a confessional. Oh, it's gonna be like a, like one of those reality show confessionals, isn't it? Looks like a bit of both. There's only one way to be sure. Open it up, Orca Man. No matter how hard you pull at the door, it doesn't budge. I don't think I can. It's shut pretty tight. Thick. What do you mean? They walk over and knock on the wall next to the VIP entrance. Then they walk back and knock on the wall surrounding the phone booth in the exact same fashion. Oh, not much sound compared to the first one. But the walls surrounding this booth are thicker than the VIP. For what? Made another discovery. Is that not an insertable slot next to the door? Oh, I get it now. We have to use our chips to get in. Something's off. It looks too small for big chips. Speaking when your hair is covering your eyes, an obviously miscalculation from your part. Rook scoffs and pulls out one of her chips to place it against the slot for measure. As you can see, it perfectly does not fit. Coin? The shrimp man didn't mention any other currency, did he? This might be something we should look out for. So was Kitsune... How does Kitsune, like... Or how does, cat person... How does the Kitsune person, like... How do they, write on the thing? Is it like crayon? Or is it like pen? Because you have to, like, rub out and then... Were they given, like, an art supplies along with their item? With their, like, fan? Very important person. I never thought how stupidly simple that abbreviation was. You there! We're on a very important duty right now, so that makes us one of them VIPs, right? Make way. Your entry is denied. Aye? Step aside. Clearly they must have declined because your explanation was lacking proper context. Sit back and observe how massively handled this interaction was with the utmost respect and your entry is denied. I'm assuming this is for the, like, final two, I'm assuming. I didn't even say anything yet. For what reason? Is there a requirement or something? Only contestants with a minimum of 20 chips may enter. Our roll command is much stronger than you. You let us in now or I'm really gonna make him let you have it. Sailor. Retreat. I don't think that's forcing ourselves into anything right now. Captain, your orders. I guess we got no choice. But mark these words, scoundrel. Captain Sailor and his crew will never be truly defeated. That seems to be everything of note here. Go to next. Perhaps we should go see what amenities are provided in the shop. I have a true sense of direction and navigation. When you've sailed as far as I have, you build a feeling for these side of things. You do? Well, not exactly. But I do have something that will help us find our way. Sailor whips out an old compass from his pocket and begins to see what direction to head towards. Compass, where'd you find that? Found it in me cell before roulette. It dropped out of the slot machine. Seems we each received a token of good luck to aid us. I don't know how they got it, but it recognised me too. This isn't here as just any old compass, it belongs to me grandpa. An heirloom. I was unsure of myself, but the hoof pick I was given is the same brand as one I had at home. I wonder if it's the same one. Sailor slowly turns in tune with changing compass needle, spinning toward the bar. I found our heading. Oh, no. I refuse to willingly go into establishment of the sort, especially with such unsightly theme. Don't insult the compass like that. Its choice has been made. Its fate we dare go. Let's go to the shop. But the compass... I'm afraid you've been outvoted, Captain. What happened to listening to Captain's orders? Besides, Catfish didn't even vote. Hey, where'd you go? They might already be waiting there. Traitor, this is mutiny! Aww. Kid's gonna get killed off at some point. It really like, the pixel art definitely reminds me of Op. I think that's the name of the game. It's very simple, but it really does its job, and I really like that. Because I'm pretty sure this is RPG Maker with the, like, things below the save. Or the box. You notice a familiar face in the shop near the counter. Wait a sec, there he is, the guy that frightened my chum. Why, I order. Sailor motions and rolls up his sleeves in a true sailor-like fashion. Seahorse, go get him! There will be no getting him. I am far above necessarily violence. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, you go get him. Go get him. I am not doing that. This man has power. But think of what he did to Sharkbag. What if he did that to your partner for the first game? Go on, think. I don't even know where my partner is. I have no idea where Benny went. I mean, that still sounds really intense. Heck. Fall into peer pressure. Whoa, what do you think you're doing, okay? Getting you? Yeah. Now what am I supposed to do? Oh, I didn't think that far ahead. Put him down. What the lady said.
Maybe give him a good old flogging. What's that mean? Beat him up! Well, I'm definitely not doing that. Oh yeah, good thinking, catfish. Let's interrogate him. The prospect of speaking with someone high-ranking is intriguing, though I firmly do not stand by the term of an interrogation. It's purely a calm and collected conversation among peers. Are you sure about that? Because it really feels like an interrogation. What did you do to that contestant? You mean sandbag? I didn't do anything. He would have gone down in one wave like that. Someone must have put some kind of sea curse on him. Probably through the handcuff. That was production. I didn't control the punishments. So somebody else is protecting you. If they were doing that, I doubt I'd be in the position I'm in now. But they were broadcasting and he was acting volatile. You put a bunch of criminals in the same room and flashed lights on them. The hell did you think was going to happen? I don't control that either, complaining to our lighting department. But you gotta admit, it's pretty good theatrics. Electrical burn. You're not paying attention to earlier? I did a whole spiel on it. My delivery is really that forgettable. Hold your horses. I thought you looked familiar. You were the host of last season as well, weren't you? Well, at least one person was saying attention. Didn't take you as an avid watcher of the shows like this. I'm not, but my caregivers were, and I would catch a glimpses. Were? You still live with your parents? Enough. They hold a fan up with medical symbol drawn on it. What's Manaki saying? Her name's Manaki? But wait, yeah, do you know where we could find any medical supplies? Maybe if you weren't busy threatening me, you'd probably have noticed that we're at a shop. What if you really want to help him? Why don't you take a look around? After letting me go. He's got a point. Alright, toss him overboard. He dropped Cupid without giving me a warning. I can't speak today. What? Wash the suit. Mr. King, please make your way to the dressing room. Shooting will begin momentarily. Really love to continue the chatting, but duty calls. Try not to take too long with whatever it is you're doing. We're behind on schedule, enough as it is. Cupid dusts himself off and heads out of the shop. Why'd Seahorse even want to come here? The loot feels pretty useless and I can't even afford most of the stuff. Treasure Island, more like. Trash Island. Good one. Items that probably shouldn't be sold to criminals are neatly put on view behind a glass display. I've got to be oh, fuck off. Wait, a person here. Cashier is protected by a thick transparent barrier. There's a small opening at the bottom that you can use to exchange clips, and a drop window from below. Seems to be where you can purchase and receive items listed on the menu. I'll be honest, I was expecting the items to be on sale than to be much more... I'll be honest, I was expecting the items on sale to be much more useful, or at least something cheaper than what's on offer. 5 chips isn't exactly a grand start, yeah. Not interested in buying anything? Just looking at them? You think that shirt will fit Shark Bag? I doubt it. Then there's nothing useful. Shrimp Man lied to us! Hold your horses. Look and behold, a first aid kit. Oh, I completely missed that. Can anyone afford it? I'm afraid I only have 5 chips in my possession. Shit, so you two got any luck? Also got 5, 2 button if that anything. Wait, it's actually perfect. There's 4 of us and we each got 5, then that means... No, we each have 4. If we reach 0, we're eliminated, which I'm 99% sure is a cute way of saying executed. None of us can spend all our money, so we don't have enough for the first aid kit. As if on cue, Manaki suddenly fast walked out of the shop. What? You there, halt! Quick crew, after them! Yeah? Manaki nods twice. I told you not to get too close to that door. But it says fun on it! Exactly. Chips. So that's why that one staff member mentioned opportunities to gain chips throughout the show. This must be one of them. How dare they assume we would stoop so low to take part in another cheap scam like gambling? I refuse to take a symbol. I refuse to take a single step inside that tent. I want to take part in the cheap scam. I love them so much. Sailor sprints through the door before anyone can think to stop him. Wait, you especially should not be allowed to go in there. Rook quickly pursues after him. Follow? How many fans do you have? Yes. Cool. This is even more obnoxious than I expected to be. Wow. This is what casinos are like, and I can see why my old geezer's friends are always spending time here. Normal casinos aren't usually like this. This is some cheap carnival fare, if anything. What's even the point? Simply game booth. Do you think that's the coin that's supposed to fit in slot? No, that one's too small. So small of you to check. So can I not play any of these games? I don't really see the appeal of these slots. If I play a game, I want it to be something active and energetic. These machines just have you pull a lever and sit around like barnacles. Seems to be a game booth where you can play higher or lower for chips. A food stand that seems to sell various street foods, some of which you haven't even tried before. Seems like this is our only option to make chips for now. Maybe we should split up and try our luck. Which... Assign each member of your group to a game. Once you've assigned everyone to a carnival game, click the confirm button. Oh, I don't remember which ones are which. I'll assign the blue one to Sailor, the pig to Rook, I'll go here and Maneki can do this one, I suppose. Does that work for everyone? I don't know enough about the games to tell if it's the best option, but you seem like the type to spend all day here, so I'll trust your word for it. Why does everyone keep saying that? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what the games are. Welcome to Shooting Garrily. Become the execution shoot down. Oh, wait, this is good. Get below 10, you lose it all, but get 10 but below 20, you gain 3 chips. How much is your bet? I'll do 2. Click on the win. I should save. Jesus Christ, these guys are fast. Your score is 10. You win 3 chips. So how'd it go? Rook? What's child's play? Just a little bit of patience and the right flick of our wrist, it was a guaranteed win. I could find myself playing this all night and never lose a chip. Sounds like you're getting addicted. It takes more than one good game to sway my convictions. But I won 5 chips, making my current total 10. Sailor? I didn't have much say in how I won. Only made 3. Still good. That puts you at 8. Maneki? Hold a fan drawing without their mouth. Sideways 3. You won 3 chips? I think it's supposed to be a cat face. Like a, How did you make that sound with your mouth? Is that a good thing? Showing their total of 10 chips. Take that as a yes. So we have 36 chips. That should add up to being enough for Kit. Wow, gambling really solves all your problems. That definitely should not be the lesson you're taking away from this. First aid kit, please. What? That's bull. We were only gone for a few minutes. He said bull, get it? Hey, wait, that's supposed to be ours. Nah, it's last come, last served, don't you know? He means the opposite. They don't seem to be injured. What reason would they have to purchase such an item? Maybe they got it for Chart Bad before we could. Well, I guess that's kinda right. What are you playing at? As the question already guessed, no, we don't have much use for this item, but since we have it in our possession already, I'd be open to negotiate a way where we both can get what we want. And that is... chips, what else? 20, I presume? Well, not so fast, Horsko. You haven't included the labor fee, the transport fee, and don't get me started on the shipping. We'd be open to resell the first aid kit starting at 36. But that can't be right, isn't that more than what it was in the shop? Almost double, actually. There's not a chance we're paying for that. Suit yourself. Well, useless now, I'm sure it'll be handy to have for future emergencies. But Jackpot really needs that. We should formally request a pause on the negotiation so we can hold a civilized crew meeting and decide our best course of action. So a timeout, if you want to call it that. Timeout! Timeout. You four quickly huddle up in the corner. I knew those three would be trouble. As much as I don't want to reward their antics, it seems that they'd be the only way of acquiring a first aid kit. If we pay them now, we'd be down by more chips than what we started with. Raise. Wait, yeah, what if we just use what we won so far to go and make more chips again? If we put in more, we'll be able to get back even bigger, right? We can pay them easily with that. That's only if we win. There's a chance we'd end up with basically no chips and no medicine. They walked us right into the end of the plank. What we do? Do you know if there's anything else we could do? Offer them? I highly doubt that they'd find much use in my hoof pick. What about you, Gates? All I got is a crowbar, sorry. Maneki? Okay, I guess Maneki's out of luck too. Maybe I could give him my compass? Do you think they'd take it? Should we really ask him out of this? Perhaps we should pass on the offer altogether. Jackpot really needs this kit though. Does he? I know you mean well, but I doubt such an injury will leave him incapacitated. While painful, perhaps this is something he must overcome. Best he can without first aid. I'm not sure. Even if his injury is fine, he'd need some sort of pain meds before he can next game, or he may be at too much of a disadvantage. Depending on what the game ends up being, that's kind of the thing that could cost him. They hold up a fan with the medical symbol drawn on it. It's not like I want to give it up, but either this or survival, isn't it? Something that's worth a lot of money outside isn't going to do me much good inside. How much games do we really think we'd need a compass? Our lucky charms might be useless for all what we know. They could stick you in a maze or something. Are you sure you'd be okay giving it up? I'm sure. Very noble deed. Your friend will surely appreciate your loyalty. Your group pulls away from the huddle to face the trio. Hurry it up over there! Do you guys want this crummy junk or not? What if we offered you guys something else too? It can't just be chips that you want. Sorry kid, that's just what we want. What about this? It's a real antique, trust me. It's handmade and has 1,000 stories with it, honest. Do you really think we'd be interested in some old beat-up hand-me-down? Rick's daunted you not running a charity. Does it still work? Vic, are you being serious? It works perfectly. I suppose it'll do. Though a word of advice, you really need to work on your negotiating skills. We'll take the compass for and what you have for the kit. While still leaving us with 1 chip each, correct? While still leaving you with 1 chip each. But keep in mind we're the ones doing you a favor here, yes? Yeah, just hand it over. Pleasure doing business with you. And good luck with the interviews. We hope that Bill will be feeling much better. Who the fuck is Bill? Is that not his name? They elbow his arm and whisper down to him. His name's Sandbag, you moron. That's what I said, wasn't it? Bones, Elise. Vic's trio walks out of the shop while counting their trips and arguing in hushed tone to one another. What rude rapscallions. And we're worse off than when we started. At least we're not down to 0. Something tells me those guys wouldn't mind bankrupting other contestants. I wouldn't worry about the likes of them too much. Alliances of their ilk are bound to end up betraying one another. There's little chance of them making it far. Right, no time to be worrying about all this now. We've still got a crewmate in need of our help. Oh, you've arrived just in time. He's woken up. What's he doing? Who the fuck are you? Guess that answers that. And you're still alive and swimming. Hardly. The screechy songbird here was just chatting my ear off. That's me. Ungrateful thug. She was just trying to keep you company. How are you feeling? Awake, but weird. How long was I out? He unfortunately doesn't have any clocks here, but quite some time for an injury. I asked, weird how? My arm's killing me. Still feel all jittery and the tense from the shock feels like my muscles are working against me. There's like information on being an electrical shock. Do you still think you can stand? Maybe in a bit. Everything feels too sharp and any fast motions make things hurt like hell. Opening and closing my hand still feels weird. It feels like I need to concentrate on every action I make or I'll fumble it. Even talking makes a weird sting in my jaw. Just how many evolves does this thing have? Perhaps you shouldn't have gone about making threats against the host before they'd finished explaining the rules. Hey, just because it hurts doesn't mean I won't take the energy to sock you up if that... How on earth did you end up with the role crybaby? Enough about all that, we got you this. Aw, you didn't have to do that for me, little man. There should also be some pain meds in there if you need any. Thank fucking god. Do remember not to take too many. We may need to ration them if your injury proves to last longer than a day. Here, why don't I hold on to this for you? Right. Shit, sorry, Sailor knows me, but I must have given it to you to... Sailor knows me, but I must have given you two a pretty crummy first impression. I'm Sandbag. Two? Hey, where'd Catfish go? They may have silently parted ways on her way back for backstage. I could never get a read on that guy. Well, yes, that seems to be their entire deal. Is someone named Catfish? Aren't you named Sandbag? In any case, you may refer to me as Rook. Eddie. And as crummy as your impression was, we still believe it was in poor taste of management to react so violently. Still, you guys didn't have to go out of your way for me. I knew I was signing up for a freak show, but I guess I didn't expect to see a kid first thing down here. I was told I'd just be going against the ones who deserve it, you know, He's lucky to have gotten stuck with you two instead of the other assholes here. Bye, baby underdog. Don't beat yourself up, mate. Sure, everyone else might as well just be older sea turtles. But I'm not just some clueless kid, I can fend for myself when need be. I've got to judge a good character. That's how I gathered me crew. Without their help, I wouldn't have been able to receive that cargo. I'm not usually a big fan of landlubbers, but you two proved yourselves to be quite an exception. Bravo, well done. It was my honor to have been such an aid. Thanks, that's real sweet of you. I wasn't speaking to you. Oh, how sweet of you. Just remember, if you need any help dealing with any scores in your future sales, I'll swim right over. All contestants, please proceed backstage. Interviews will begin momentarily. Once your name is called, you will be asked to go on stage. Looks like we're about to get real busy back here. I'll talk to you guys later, alright? Thank you for your diligence. I really like this cast, it's really fun. Is that live audience I'm seeing? They weren't there before. It's protocol. They usually test how the contestants behave on the actual stage first off the preliminary game. Once things are deemed safe for a live audience, they're let in. Thanks to the underdog's stunt, it's been delayed quite a bit. But he also proved how effective the security measures are with the cuffs. Not to mention the entertainment value. Now we get the full experience. Wasn't talking to you, and I advise you to check with the medical staff. I doubt talking with yourself will look pretty on stage. I won't wish you luck for the interviews, but you should still find someone who will. I don't know what you expect going around blackmailing people in a show where you're basically asking for a pardon. If this show really was about proving innocence, it would have been cancelled a long time ago. Her expression looks bored and completely unimpressed with the setup. How are you so relaxed right now? How aren't you? Nobody's even thrown a punch on stage yet. If they don't get someone interesting out here soon, I doubt this season will rank very high. Not surprised since you're a fan of the show. Just a casual viewer. Right. When you're on the stage, can you try to liven things up? I don't want to pass out and miss my cue with how boring it's getting. Forget I asked. How are you feeling, Mr. Bull? You're like a quaking aspen. What? They're also known as the trembling aspen. In other words, you look uneasy. A bit, yeah. Well, here's what I usually do to help with public speaking. I imagine my memo. Said Mom. Close. It means Granny. Just imagine the loved one in the crowd, there to cheer you on and watch you do a good job. I'll pass. I think that just made me more stressed out. Generally, it's hard to believe so many of these people are criminals with how flashy their outfits are and how cool they are. Hey, you disappeared earlier. Everything good? Aniki holds up a fan with a violin drawn on it. Where'd you go, anyway? Aniki puts the hand behind their ears. You were listening to, what, the violin? And what was the fan earlier? Fit. What was being fine got to do with... Oh, I can't believe I just got that. Violin... Oh, being fined for being violent? Is that it? Perhaps a stronger allegiance would help de-escalate tensions among contestants. De-escalate how? I doubt players like Vic are the type to be easily persuaded out of something they want. An organized group of proactive contestants could be strong enough to keep disturbances from happening before they grow out of control. They could roam the break area and keep a lookout for any strange behavior and physically intervene when necessary. We could even set up a territorial deemed safe for our alliances where dangerous individuals can't intrude. This will certainly prove safer than more effective than handling things. So, a gang? Absolutely, definitely not! What on earth could have you gotten that impression? An organized group of criminals doesn't sound like a gang to you? Perhaps I should think of an alternative solution. Good luck with that. What the hell is wrong with you? Looks like Elise and Sailor are getting in a fight. No, telling someone to break a rib before a performance is a good thing. It's theatre slang for good luck. Everybody knows that, dummy. Even after stealing from me, you're still giving me good luck? That's when somebody needs luck the most, isn't it? Wouldn't it be luckier if he just didn't screw me over in the first place? You're a real laugh, you know that, Dodo? Albatross, actually. Same thing. Isn't it break a leg? I think you'll be good enough for the interviews. Not like I have much choice in it. Fair point. I really can't let myself get shocked again. I think they already kind of see me as a punching bag after getting my shit rocked earlier, but I don't know how I actually act like it. I just can't take it when someone gets the wrong idea of me. Of all the roles to get stuck with. I get that. Is that something you like doing? Why do you ask? Maybe instead of scarring yourself into doing something, try to think about what you could do for yourself after. I'm doing bad at this. Like, don't think of it as, if I don't go through interviews I will get shocked. More and focus on, I'm going to do this thing I like after I get through the interviews. Don't think about the punishments, think about the rewards. Does that make sense? Is that what you do? Back when I used to work, yeah. Didn't do it for me all the time, but it helped. I guess I like talking about sharks. Yeah. Maybe after I get through the interviews I can do that with Sailor. Sounds like a plan. Wait until your roll is called. No contestant is permitted to leave until they finish their interviews. Have I talked to everyone? No. You're going out on stage looking like that? Like, what, is something wrong? Oh, never mind, I just forgot that's what you look like. Mr. Gates, what do you think about my new style? Can you tell the difference? Cecilia takes a step back and twirls around gracefully once. The hem of her head is floating momentarily before settling around her ankles. I want to say outfit since it drew attention to it. I like what you did with the dress. Suits you better? Why, thank you. I kept everything about me exactly the same as the last time we met. I'm glad you noticed. You can't be up, Mr. Gates. How can I help you? Any tips on stage? Oh, you charmer. Do I seem that charismatic? Seem to have more a stage presence than I do, at least. You really believe so? I felt as though I hadn't been giving much of a spotlight so far. All I've done is stand and look pretty, but I guess that's all it really takes. Yeah, I love the blue one, like... the blue on Preem almost. It's really pretty, I really like it. Was there something you feel as though you're lacking the most? Guess I just don't want to say anything wrong. My advice would be depend on what you find right and wrong. I don't know, just wrong. Don't want people to misunderstand what I mean or see me differently, I guess. So you're worried you'll act out of character? No, the other way around. The whole brutal bull thing is stupidly exaggerated. I don't want to commit them to get the wrong idea. Surely they'd know someone that can't be realistically just one singular title. But that's who you are. You're brutal and bullish. That's all you are. I really don't think... As much as I'm heartless, as much as Mr. Sandberg is a crybaby down there. We were given these roles for a reason, and a good reason at that. It's both a guidebook and a lifeline. It wouldn't be very smart to let that go. I thought this show was about clearing our names and proving our way out. If we're not supposed to do that, then why are we here? Oh, honey, entertainment outweighs justice anytime. Just enjoy the spotlight and stick to the script you're given. You'll do just fine. Well, thanks for the advice. Best of luck, darling. Same to you. Don't want any from me? Piss off. Maybe a little storage area. I really like that it's kind of like forcing us to know the characters. Oh, Eddie's already in his interview. You can see the interview on stage playing live from here. Looks like Benny's just out of now with Cupid. So I've got a question for you. I think that's supposed to be my job. How much are you paying to keep it? Don't they usually hire someone who's actually charming as a host for shows like this? I mean, you're already balding from how much taggy pink dye you've smeared on your scalp, or is it just eye candy for our job? Not to mention how fake those losers across the stage are. If this is what it makes to cheer them, keep them from booing me as a compliment. Wait, no. If this is what makes them cheer them booing me as a compliment. It continues with Benny antagonizing both Cupid and the crowd. Honestly, based. I haven't talked to you yet. What are you staring at? Oh, what? You were staring at me, why? God, gauging how weak the competition is. Perhaps looking to psych out some competition during an emotionally vulnerable time. No, nothing like that. Or do you really want me to believe you just wanted to point out something unkept with my appearance before my first proper on-camera introduction? I'm not naive. I was just gonna ask how your break went since I didn't see you anywhere. But now that you mention it, you do actually have a pimple on your hairline. Forget I asked, stop bothering me and go away. It seems I touched a nerve. Brutal Bull, please make your way to the stage. Let's get this over with. I wonder how many, because I know it's chapter-based, I wonder how many chapters it's gonna have. I need to head on stage for the interviews. I'll save, and then... I'm assuming 3 chapters. I think it said 3. So it depends how long this one is. As you peek past the gate, you see the curtain separating the doorway from the main stage opening, filling the corridor with a blinding light, followed soon by a guard dragging Benny off the stage and muffled, distant booing. Hey, warmed up the crowd for ya. So I heard. Benny gets interrupted by the guard harshly nudging him from the back, stumbling forward. Keep moving. Benny very visibly rolls his eyes. Well, don't break a leg. Don't. So you can haul ass out of there when they start throwing bricks, duh. I'll do my best. Brutal Ball, please make your way to the stage. Refusal to comply will result in a punishment. Got it, I'm coming. As you get closer to the stage, you hear loud yelling. From here, you can't tell if they're booing or cheering. Sounds like cheering. I hear clapping. I think clapping is cheering. Are those police sirens? Fuck, that spotlight is bright. A deep chasm you can't see the bottom of. The stage is held up by massive industrial girders. Why, if it isn't our one and only Brutal Bull, welcome! Hey. No need to be shy, take a seat. You've had quite the day, how are you? Good. Wow, really? Yeah, no, sorry, I've been better. Well, regardless of how you've been handling things, we're glad you made it this far enough for us to meet you. Yeah, me too. Wait, haven't we met already? So, Eddie. You don't mind if I call you Eddie, do you? Guess not. Now that the game's finally started, are you excited to meet the other contestants? Well, I already have. We were stuck back there while interviews were being set up. Right, backstage, though I'm sure you weren't given much time to mingle. Guess they're trying to keep things more straightforward for the audience. Yeah, sure, I want to get them know better. That's Gribbin to hear. Didn't take you for the socialite type. Which of the contestants caught your eye? I could choose groups and then Benny. Either one of these two groups. Because I didn't really see much of Poppy. Like, Poppy is the only one that sticks out of me in this group. Elise and maybe Vic are the only two that stick out here. Benny, so I'll do these guys. They already, I'm assuming, there's no point trying to hide anything because everyone probably already knows that I've been grouped up with those guys for the past few times. So no point trying to hide anything. Everyone's so honest here anyway. Ah, the innocent coterie! Said with quotations, folks, until it's proven guilty, but forgive me, I'm a bit late to the verdict. Not trying to be a bad influence on them, are you? No, they all seem nice is all. So a good influence. So a good influence on you then. I wouldn't go that far. Well, it's still early in the show. I'm sure there's a chance for you to get better. Know the others further down the line. Or even switch gears depending on how the alliances shift. I'm not sure about alliances. Not much for friends. Maybe that'll give you a leg up more in bloodthirsty games further down the road. God, I hate their eyes. I hate the audience's eyes. They look like creepypasta eyes. No. Speaking of games, our audience is dying to know more about how the preliminaries played out. Would you say the first game went for you and your partner? We passed? Well, yes, I'm sure we all figured out that one by ourselves. But how did it go? What was your like? I shouldn't have joined. Well, I could have told you that. Maybe you should have penned me first. You're not making it any better. Despite any revelations you may have had after signing up, I get the appeal. You do? Of course, who doesn't want to be on TV? Do you seriously think people sign up because they want to be on TV, or is that a joke? Because that's exactly what I'm talking about. It feels stupid to be here. I thought it'd be scarier, but instead it just feels like it's some sort of humiliation ritual. Really? You probably should have told us that before we tailored your suit. Do you not get what's at stakes of being here are? Of course I do. I can't imagine waking up to a gun in your face is easy to get through. Thanks, you're the first in person. You're the first in person. Thanks. You're the first person to actually acknowledge that. Not to mention facing it after a power nap, much less going through hair and makeup. Would you please cut that out? The fake laughs. What there, pal? No need to get worked up. Why are your fingers, like, joined together? I know it's just the art style, but, like, it looks really weird. Why does your fingers look like that? Why does it look like that? Like, why are two of your fingers just mushed together? It looks like almost blurry. Almost AI-like. We all noticed from the footage of your little outburst. How would you say that strategies worked for you to blast the preliminaries? Fuck. It's the heat that's getting to me. It wasn't an outburst. What outburst? I know the footage showed me yelling at Benny, but considering the situation, I'd say I held myself pretty damn together well. Those were a string of words, Jesus fucking Christ. So it wasn't an emotional moment for you? No, I mean it was. I was emotional, but it wasn't some sudden outburst. So it was an intentional tactic you implemented to win. If it wasn't a mark on emotional instability in the heat of the moment, it was a premeditated strategy. No, what the fuck are you talking about? No worries, if you'd rather not divulge your game plan for the remainder of the show, we can move on. But hold on, I feel like you're not listening. This game is going to be so much worse when I'm using. Well, on the topic of your partner, can we get your first impressions? Oh, come on, the audience would love to know more about you too. He's fine, I don't know, I just met him. Is he an ally, an enemy? He's Benny? So are you planning any alliances with the others? How about any people you might think be trouble for you in the future? I already told you, I don't know, I just met them too. Buddy, you gotta give me something to work with here. Then no? I'm not allying with anyone. I'm not any of their friend. Is that what you wanted to hear? Even with Benny? Well, I don't even know if we're allies, maybe more like acquaintances. I'd trust him if that's what you're trying to get at. Wasn't that interesting, folks? What's so interesting about it? Nothing. It's just that different from what he said about you. What did he say about me? If talking about the preliminary, If talking about the preliminaries is such a touchy subject, we can move on to something lighter. I think. Well, definitely smart, because there was no strength in the first game. It was strategy. That's so. What kind of experience with that would you say you're here bringing to the table? I actually used to work in finance. Well, not exclusively in finance. I didn't do bookkeeping, but the company I worked for predominantly worked in that field. I was more of a risk management. Maybe lay off the number stuff. We can keep it simple for the cameras and with the interviewers. Right, yeah. Finance sounds very impressive. Fortunate things that cut time due to your arrest was such a part of my career. Well, I stopped working there before being arrested, actually. Never mind. At the very least, I'm sure you see the opportunity to use those skills again. Don't waste it. I'll keep that in mind. Moving on, we noticed we haven't heard much about you from the others. You've been quite a mystery to those at home, aside from some things they might already know about you. Any interesting facts to spare about yourself that you think your viewers should know? A hidden talent, a secret admirer, an unexpected hobby, anything. Though something we wouldn't have to censor would be nice. We've had some issues with the last guy. I have a pet turtle. Oh, how cute! Who would have thought a guy like you would have a little butt like that? Well, I think I still do. I asked my mom to pick it up for me after my apartment. I asked my mom to pick it up from my apartment. I don't know if she got it. I might not have a turtle anymore. Great, and what's the little guy's name? I don't know. You don't know? Well, maybe the audience at home can help a guy out and come up with a name for it. No, it has a name. Don't make them name it. I just don't know right now, alright? I can't. You guys please lower the lights, they're really bright. Yeah, we can move on. We're almost done. Don't worry, your next and final question's an easy one. Why'd you do it? Hmm? Did you not hear me? I don't want to answer that. Oh, come on. Who knew someone so brutal could be so shy, right, folks? Are you trying to set me up? Is that it? I just don't know. I don't want to answer. I don't know. Would you please just shut the hell up and stop talking for 5 seconds? Cupid makes another frantic gesture you don't recognize. Give a round for our brutal bull, everybody! Stage light shuts off and are replaced with more hair bearable overheads. For a moment, you become highly aware of how close you are to the edge of the step. Staff, please set for the next contestant as confiscates back. The audience member chat amongst themselves while some point out different behind-the-scenes aspects during the break. Psst, you know that's your clue to leave, right? What the hell was that? I thought that would have been a low-hanging question. I wasn't trying to hit you with any speedballs, alright? Got a lot of nerve. You seriously thought that was alright to ask? Yes. What got you so jumpy about why you joined anyway? That sensitive on topic. It's not what you asked. You... A half-decent host would have thought you were playing it up for cameras. Your lucky production must have thought so, and didn't have the security to pull you up the stage. Luckier they listened when I said to cut the cameras. That's... Sorry, I didn't... I'll calm down, I must have misheard you. We had to cut the commercials after you anyway, so sweat it. I'm sure the broadcasters loved it, so nothing to apologize for. Mr. Gates, please make your way off the stage into a orderly fashion. You're not helping Clyde. Got a bit before the next game, take it easy. Wow! Yeah. That was... Listen, I don't know what came over me at the end there. Why is everyone surprised that, like, Eddie's acting out? Everyone here is a criminal. I would be surprised if someone didn't. Like, I don't think they say it in the rules anywhere that anyone's supposed to be, like, so refined, or, like... Like... Everyone here has literal murder weapons. Like... Horse Girl has a hook that she could stab people with. And no one here has died yet. So, like... I don't know. So good. Actually, insane play. What a way to stick it up to them. Holy shit. I'm not a fan of tie wearers, but you gotta admit, you guys are smart. Should have known you pulled something like this when you figured out the roulette gimmick. What did I do exactly? Kicking away at any chance someone could even attempt to learn more about you, saying, I don't know at every turn. Making yourself so uninteresting, they don't have to farm any material out of you. Like, fuck yes. Why didn't I think of that? It's not what I was... Oh, come on, don't need to act all humble. I bet they're so regretting having you on the show about now. You made them waste an entire space and who knows how many resources on you, instead of a potential contestant that could have been way more entertaining. I can't think of a better middle finger to their face than that. Way to go, Eds! Never mind, thanks. Thank God they're finally leaving us the hell alone for a while. What are we waiting for? We should go celebrate. Or not, do whatever you want. But if you're looking to party, you'll find me in the VIP. Probably... Don't know for how long. You're not gonna disappear on me again, are you? No promises! With a wink, Benny skips ahead and out of the backstage area. And yeah, let me save. But no, like, I would be surprised, like, they're so fast and loose with the safety rails here. Aside from anything that they can't do, like the fact that Eddie is the only one who's gotten close to even hurting the host is really surprising to me. Benny? Eds, check out how much I've won! He shows 4 chips in his hand. Doesn't seem like much. Ow. It's technically a small pop, but I want 50 chips before interviews. Aren't you one shorter than when we started? Well, yeah, that's just because I lost 51. Found a way to undo the cuffs yet? Oh yeah, I got distracted. I didn't see that. Is this where you've been the whole time? Sure is, babe! Don't blame me, have you seen this place? They even got a whole carnival downstairs. I'm pretty busy with that, yeah. Is that seriously all you've been up to? You can't be the one judging me here. Nothing wrong with going some time while your turtles take twice as long to look around. So what, make new friends yet? Any matching bracelets? Well, Actually, hold that thought. Have you eaten yet? Not since they put me to sleep. Why do you ask? Well, you being here means you're looking to party, and that can't be done with an empty stomach. And I wouldn't have brought up the carnival for nothing. If you've been looking like you'd already know all about that for food stands in that area. I only took a quick glance and even I remember that. Isn't it all fried or on sticks? Both, actually. It'll be my treat. Let's go get some. Ah, I smell like hot grease in the air. Hey, they actually got some more options than I thought. Guess that's even anything that they could count as street food. I rarely get it, so... What kind of miserable life have you been leading? What snacks you gonna say you haven't tried takoyaki? Takoyaki? Dango? Hell, the basics of the basics? Yakisoba bun? You're fucking with me. In my defense. No! Screw your defense! You're getting one now! Which one? Now! Good choice, the most prestigious way to eat an octopus. Deep fried and covered in sauce. It has octopus in it? Have you seriously been living under a rock your entire life? Dunno. Guess I just didn't have many chances to try something new. There wasn't exactly much fried octopus in prison. The greatest punishments. Here. Ah! Is hand feeding me really necessary? Ah. Too slow. I don't want to try it anymore. Joke! It was a joke! Well, how is it? It's actually really good. See? What did I tell you? As you're regretting living a full life without ever even trying this before? Don't need to rub it in like that. At least you got to try it at all. You get this often? Used to as a kid, but just because it was everywhere back when I grew up, I figured you went from Murder Sex Prince Black Hair. Who said I had black hair? It's all natural, baby. You don't dye your eyebrows. Damn gas stations DIY dye kits. It's fine. Just makes me want to see what you look like without it. Yeah, enough about me. Talk about the food. I can already tell it's gonna give me a stomachache later. Yeah, that's for future ads to worry about. No, stop hogging. I want to try some too. You got your own for a reason. You know, for a glorified prison, I'm surprised how much they let us like get away with this. What do you mean? I know I'd be pissed off if I was the one watching and saw criminals eat and drink better than me in their flashy get-ups and fancy lounges playing carnival games. Maybe that's the point, but pissing them off, so they feel less bad when we feel less bad later. Is them letting us indulge for the last time or something like that? Yeah, prisons usually have like last meals. Like death row last meals. But I feel like this is a bit more extreme than that though. Like we are very early in the game show. And they're doing all this. Behind the cameras even as well. I don't even know why. Because like, if you look at ones like Squid Game, and even though they're not for entertainment, they're like, the people live worse in Squid Game than they do here. It's actually insane. Man, they really want us to get what's coming for us already. Does that mean this could be our last meal? Guess so. Benny shoves the rest of the food in his mouth before panning the crumbs off his hands. Want to repeat that? Benny puts a finger up while he finishes gulping on the food. Okay, continue? Talking about your buddies or whatnot. Seen a bunch of walking groups earlier. Weren't you in one of them? Right, yeah, I was. How'd that go? Hold on. There we go. I talked with Sailor's group. The kid? Oh, Captain. Wow, he's really taking the role thing in stride. Seems to be having fun with it. He really wanted to look for medicine on behalf of Sandbag. Seems like they got really close in roulette. Oh yeah, the guy that got fried earlier, right? Is he up yet? Been meaning to ask if I could feel up his muscles. He should be around. There are a few bumps on the road, but end up working out in the end somehow. It's crazy, he did all that for someone he knew for, what, 20 minutes tops? I assume going through a life or death situation together can create some level of bias. Still, even I wasn't that naive at his age. Cut him some slack, he's stuck through a bunch of criminals a decade older than he is. It's good that at least he has someone he can rely on to down here. He'll manage, I know I did. You're not a little bit concerned that he's here? Why should I be? He obviously didn't want to waste his golden years cooped up behind bars, which I can respect. But ultimately, it isn't my business, is it? He made his choice, he's free to do whatever he wants with his life. I guess, he's also free to worry for someone. Didn't think people still had the time for that here. Just going by your logic. So would you have done the same thing? Say I was the one who got shocked. Would you have gone through hell and back patching me up like that? Realistically, I guess not. Probably have gotten shocked too. If it was you on stage and dropped, I wouldn't show if you'd be dead, and I can't exactly tell what would happen, but I'm not typically good at acting on impulse. Whatever I'd done... Well, no, you definitely would have. Like... Because... Like, you went through all that to help someone you barely know. So why wouldn't you do it for someone you know more, and for someone you actually tried to save? Whatever I'd done, I wouldn't have probably been useful after, and I'm a heavy sleeper, so you probably would have had to be the one to get the first aid. Who said I would have gotten you first aid? Who said you were getting it for me? Ish, seems like that life or death bias thing scrambling your head more than I thought. But I guess this means I'm still your favorite. I don't remember saying you were before. Doesn't hurt to just admit it, you know. How about you? What have you been up to? Benny makes a slot playing motion with his hands. Ah, right. Since I didn't talk to anyone else, guess that makes you automatically my fave. Thanks. Is that really all you got to say to that? Thanks? Look, I don't know what you want from me. Hey. You owe me a drink next time, okay? Next time, huh? Oh, they're definitely gonna fall in love at some point by the end of this game. My two favorite relationships in this game, the Yaoi one and the Yuri one. Please be ready to call back on stage for the main game of the day. Benny stands and wipes his crumbs off his shirt. Seems like everyone's ready to mingle again. You planning on taking any of them, or are you just gonna keep gambling all your chips away? I'll see where the night takes me. You should try and have some fun before the next game starts. Yeah, let's have some fun. Well, that's a mood killer. I was just gonna say, because you're already so lame, it'd be better to enjoy cheap booze and unlimited gambling while you're here. Better than pencil pushing for some shitty boss in, what was it? Statistical inspection? Analysis. Don't say it again, I might throw up. Alright, I'll spare you the gruesome details. Have a good break. You know it. Welcome to the free roll section. You can spend time with specific characters of your choice or explore the final opportunities to chips around the map. 3 rounds in total, about all time each time around ends. Oh, I can run now! I don't think I could do that before. Hello. I've been trying to tell one a gift for Lady Cecilia to show my gratitude thus far, but I found myself at a standstill. The only possessions I have with me are my lucky charm and my last chip, and I do not think she would appreciate either. She actually might like the chip. Yeah, she deserves something more meaningful, more elegant, clever like her. Something as surface level as materialistic as mid-chips would never compare. There is one solution. While searching for the first aid kit was the main priority, I couldn't help but notice there was also something called the Feel of War Tune listed on the shop menu. Dumb and unoriginal. Truly an embarrassing tactic to avoid copyright. But if it is what the name suggests, it may just be a wheel with some sort of you can turn to win favors or prizes. Would you be willing to give it a spin? Gonna gift something you randomly got from Prize Reel? Well, I do what you suggest then. Even if it turns out the wheel isn't what I thought, it would be terrible to know what's exactly for her. Why me? Can't you just walk up to the shop right now? My situations in terms of chip is quite dire. I refuse to risk my very last one part in any of this filthy gambling schemes. Isn't the wheel also a cheap, filthy gambling scheme? That's exactly why it wouldn't be me trying it. It would be you. No, it's hardworking, guaranteed. Okay, yeah. I'll help you. I'll see what I can do. Promise you'll pay me back? You can count on me to stay loyal. I committed a crime to get... Oh. Can I just purchase it now? You don't have enough chips. I'm not sure if you want another one. Oh, what? Oh, I can check my items from here. It's free, but you still want a refund. Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, Benny. Playing a one-man game of pool. I tried getting Four Eyes to join, but they couldn't even hit the cue ball. Say, you wouldn't mind getting me a drink now, would you? Bartender cut me off, I'll verse you to make up for it. Not allowed to play around a pool with you for free. Trying to help you score with a banging redhead. I couldn't be better a wingman if I tried. Least you can do is buy a guy a drink. Don't tell me you're already out of chips. At this rate, I'll die first. And worse, you'll be going home totally babeless. Maybe some other time. Whatever, just let me know when you're stopping where I am. Don't keep me waiting. What are these? Are these, like, nooses or something? Decorative pond. Huh. I don't know where I can find any chips, though. I want to try and get at least one chip so I'm secured that I'll survive. Hi. Hi, you. What was that? Where did they go? There you are, about time! What took you so long? I think the White Rabbit would have showed up faster than you. I'm laying the theme a bit thick, don't you think? Nonsense. We were supposed to meet here at 1,865 seconds ago. Don't tell me you completely forgot about our deal. First time I'm hearing about it. Because it is. But hey, you still made up for it, so I forgive you. I was looking all over for you, though. My eyes were practically popping out of my skull. That's so. Frontwards, backwards, leftsies, and rightsies, upside and down, horizontally, and diagonally. Stop it. I get it. Why? Real question is, why would anyone wouldn't? I like a celebrity down this rabbit hole. Sure, it's opposite day. Being a witch, make your next choice extra carefully. How do you mean now? It stuck with me. I know I'm a jokester, but I wasn't joking about you being a celebrity, you know. Thoroughly impressed with how nonsensical you are despite being my whole deal. I'm taking notes and everything. Figured I was being pretty sensible. I don't see why you'd get out of that. You've been hearing yourself for one, you've got it the easiest in terms of role department. Trust me, I don't. Oh please, it's not like you've got to plan things ahead of time. All you have to be is this big violent bully that yells at every inconvenience. How fun and simple is that? Has it ever occurred to you that maybe that's exactly why I'm not happy with it? And that's the most nonsensical part about it. Why the hell not? They give you a perfectly guilt-free way of acting on impulse, like cursing and beating people you find even mildly annoying anytime you like. And you're acting like they just burned your house to the ground and killed your family. You don't want to indulge at least a little? Is that what you're doing? Just put that together, you were really slow. For what? The sake of it, it's because it's funny. I get it, it's gonna roll you a given, but you're set on acting like a lunatic for the entirety of the show. At least try to make it less predictable. See, that's the thing, I really don't have to. Why try and go above and beyond people's expectations when in the end I'm still the nonsensical joker? Gives you more trouble trying to act like you're above it. Just turn your brain off and get as much out of it as you can. Then you'd be grinning ear to ear as much as I am. You still need to put some kind of thought behind what you do. Just because it's a part of the role doesn't mean you get off scot-free for every stunt you pull. Your actions still have consequences. Really, you mean it? That's the most reassuring thing anyone has ever said to me. Not even my own makers did that. Hope they show up soon. I'm tired of waiting. You know what? It's on me for thinking you can hold an actual conversation. Oh, giving up already. We haven't even had tea yet. Don't you have other contestants you'd rather be pestering? Today's waste your precious time on miserable bastards day. I thought it was opposite day. Nonsense! You should be getting your memories checked. When is the last time you had a checkup anyway? Okay. Wow, lucky you, multiple lifelines. Does that mean I get to live longer than others? No, this just means you'll live more on them. Means you got several doppelgangers, your life is split between you gotta kill the other one to get the full deal. What are you three up to? Predicting when we're gonna die? Come on, it's fun! Dormouse said I'm gonna live forever. I did say that, yeah. I don't have the heart to tell him the truth. It's a bit morbid, doesn't it? Only if you get a bad reading. So what'll it be, Bull? Want to know when you die? It's not just that. You can see if you get super rich and successful or what your love life looks like. I can already guess the answer to those two. Only one way to find out. Maybe some other time. Once the bait, you'd already be dead by then. Oh, for sure. Can't even bet enough for this. I could try the shooting minigame. You know what? Screw it, yeah. I need more, like, coins. I need more tokens. So I'm gonna try the shooting minigame. Oh, I can't do anything. Can I not do anything? I can't. Okay. Burger? Edwin? You look like you're thinking about something. Do you remember what the host said earlier? Which part? That the former showrunner made it past the preliminary round. That means someone who directly worked on the show is amongst the contestants. Obviously they got arrested after I had someone who worked on a show about criminals turning out to be one of a huge deal. I'm surprised the show is still going and they even had the guts to star them. I guess the audience finds that exact boldness entertaining. In any case, it's information that I would have definitely known before if I were able to, but I wasn't, so I was just wondering if you had anything to say about it. Exchange information. It's interesting. I mean, one of the players here has information only in that someone in that position of your power would have. Can't imagine the person would have that sort of advantage over other players. Even if they were arrested before, if they got to work on the season, they'd probably know how the game works. Furthermore, that person was picked on purpose, everyone that applied was. If there was a showrunner that knew how everything worked who had held such a major advantage over everyone else, why would they pick them? Maybe they wanted to win? Give them full pardon, and bet and forgive producer would likely have the connections for things to go in their favor. Or they want them to lose, the reward is big but so are the risks. Think about it, a showrunner screwing up bad enough to be kicked from their position and arrested. If they aren't able to make it to the end, then that's one problem solved for the rest of the management. I think it's a loose end that they're trying to get rid of. I think whoever it may be is more of an Achilles heel than a current showrunner realize. And we the players have more access to them than anyone else in the world. But that's not all I deduced. I was keeping up with everyone's crimes as they happened. You were? Don't look at me like that, of course I don't know everyone's reasons for being here. Only a few high-profile cases before my arrest or whatever was available for me to learn after my imprisonment. Specifically that of Elise, Sandbag, and Rook. You mean you big on true crime or something? Not just big on it, it's not something I treat as lighthearted hobby if that's what you're asking. In any case, what I really want to know is now, what exactly did Manaki do to end up here? You want to know more about Manaki? Of course I do. Think about it, they haven't said a word to anyone, we know absolutely nothing about them. They're a total unknown. Isn't that their entire deal though? Their role is to be an enigma. Almost like it's exactly the role a former showrunner would want to be given. It gives them the reign not to be asked any questions, not to be accountable for anything. You sure you're not looking too much into this? Even if I am, having any kind of information on them is important. They're too much of an unpredictable factor at the moment. I want you to find out what got them here, and in exchange, I'll share what I know about something in return. Oh. Hey, speaking of Manaki. Shit, they avoiding me? I'm gonna go hunt down Manaki. You're always in my way. Oh, Manaki, where are you? I'm not sure if you want another one. The fuck are they? Oh wait, I can... Manaki? There you are. They pop out of their hiding spot and shakes their head around before flashing their fan. You win! Hide and seek. Is that what we were doing? Wait, yes. That means I can play video games. Score is 12. Fuck. There's no way I can win though, right? Well, let me look at the other games. Because this is the only one that actually requires skill. I could just practice this. Shit, 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 shit. Why can't I click any of these? It's not letting me click any of these. It didn't let me click any of these! It didn't let me click any of them, it's so finicky! Oh. Okay, never doing the skill one again, because it's so finicky. Even when I try to click it. Hi, Elise. Or Cecilia, my bad. My, Mr. Gates, that was quite a show you put on. The interview, silly. We all had a ball watching it backstage. Of course you did. Hey, poor thing, don't beat yourself too much. It was actually a big help to everyone. Set a good example of what not to do on stage. Are you making fun of me? Oh, no, 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 no. I found it very charming anyway. And if it helps, there's a huge market of audience out there who prefers that kind of impulsive personality over the more proper, well-spoken contestants. Still can't tell if you're making fun of me. I'm truly not trying to. Final touch with you is getting up the chair and threatening the host with just cherry on top. Very bull-like. What's with the contestant misreads lately? Still pouty, I see. Well, if that much bothered about acting like your role, perhaps we could give you an image change for your next stage appearance. Be your outward appearance to the talking without you having to say or do anything. We're in the dressing room after all. Surely we have the time and tools for the experiment a bit. Oh, what fun. Let's spend time with Cecilia, yeah. What exactly did you have in mind? Take that as a yes. This is exciting. I always wanted a sister to do makeovers with. I was an only child, you see. You just wanted an excuse to play dress up, didn't you? Let's do something about that hair. I've actually been meaning to ask. You have a reason for covering your right eye in that fashion. Nothing big, just a black eye. Oh, Mr. Gates, please don't tell me you were hiding that gem this whole time. Well, normally people aren't exactly fond of having a look at them. Good thing we aren't in the normal scenario then. That little injury perfectly showcases the kind of character you are. It would be a waste not to put it to use. I wouldn't stand for this, absolutely not. You're having your hair up right this instant. Is it even long enough? Ah! There we go. Good gosh, you weren't kidding about the shiner. Does it look bad still? Maybe the ponytail isn't a good idea. Oh gosh, just trust me when I say it gives you a strong impression. And being memorable is a huge advantage you can have on Bet and Forgive. Next, of course, the outfit. Can we leave it the way it is? I don't hate the feel of it. Yes, which is exactly why it isn't a good fit for you. Don't you think it's too polite and put together to someone that's supposed to look so brutal and bullish? I understand that you used to be an officer worker, but that sort of theming is quite bland compared to the rest of us. I guess those 3 layers is a bit much. Remember, Mr. Gates, either we sacrifice your personality or your image. If you have trouble acting like your role, then you should at least be open to looking like it. Now this garment looks interesting. Oh, and this belt. Ooh! I didn't know we had a leather vest with spikes. There's some room for a collar. You sure you aren't just picking whatever looks the most fun to put on? Why, Mr. Gates, if I were less a woman, I would have been very hurt by such an accusation. You really have so little faith in me. I take my styling very seriously. Alright, alright. And now, third and last thing on the list, the most important part of anyone's appearance, the posture. That's the most important thing? Of course, the way one stands tells 1,000 stories about the kind of person they are and the life they've lived. And all yours tells me that you are desperate not to bring attention to yourself by the way it's slanted at Hunchdown. You shouldn't be making yourself look smaller. You're supposed to be intimidating, all-imposing threat. Puff out your chest, broaden your shoulders, and strengthen your back. Be an unbreakable and intimidating the bull. You sound like you're used to giving this kind of pep talk. I did want to dabble in theatre when I was young. I bet you would have killed it. Aw, she would have loved hearing that. I think your new look is ready. Let's see how it looks all together, shall we? Mayhaps I haven't been taking it seriously enough. Put it back, put it back! Well, I hope we learned a valuable lesson today. Me? That we should be grateful for what we already have. I must admit you were being a bit too greedy, Mr. Gates. Did you ever think about the staff members who put their best efforts into making you look presentable, all while having your request still in mind? They must have styled you that way for a reason. You shouldn't be messing with their artistic decision. Whatever, sure, why the hell not? Does this mean we're back to square one? If I were to give you one last piece of advice, Mr. Gates, it's that while I understand you aren't happy with what you were assigned, the show must go on. There are times you must simply have to, what's the saying, suck it up. Guess so. I'll be very much looking forward to your presentation in the main game, though. The anticipation comes... The anticipation that comes with how you'll work around your role, or if you'll embrace it in the audience interviews, is flawless entertainment, and I'm sure the audience will agree. The least you have on your side, yes? Thanks. At least you seem to have fun. Oh, is it over? Oh, it's over. You can double my chips, the one that Maneki gave me. Now I'm just sad. Attention contestants. The main game of the day will begin shortly. Please make your way to the backstage in a timely manner. Fuck already. Oh, shit. Please pick one of the following cards. I'm guessing I won't be able to look at them. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, da 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 do, da 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 do, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Clasp the collar around your neck with the card facing inward to begin. Aren't the spikes on the collar supposed to face outward? Clasp the collar around your neck with the card facing inward to begin the game. Yeah, right. Please make your way to the platform. The game will begin shortly. Please feel the Wait, no. You feel the platform sway slightly with your weight and slowly begin its descent. Your hands instinctively go for the safety railing, but you aren't sure how safe it really is. Keep your arms and legs inside the platform at all times. Good luck. Benny? Is that you? Benny's hooked a finger on his collar and tugs it so there's more space between it and his neck. But quickly retracts it when he's noticed you. There you are! Finally learned to catch up with me, huh? Are you really in that much of a hurry to play? In a hurry to finish, don't get it mixed up. And maybe in a little bit of hurry to play. I hadn't realized how nice of change of pace someone else giving me money to gamble would be. You do know it's not real money, right? You don't get to keep it if you get out. Don't ruin it for me. As you talk, the lift retracts and a slow trickle of contestants arrive. Well, I won't keep you waiting. I'll get back to it if you might notice anything new. Acting like you're not obsessed. Yeah. Oh, it's everyone! Oh, no. They hold up a fan with hearts, spades, clubs, and diamonds drawn on it. Thanks, I'm sure the collar suits you too. Have you looked beyond the gates yet? Reminds me of where the villains get punished in the old pictures of me grandpa would sit around watching, with all the cowboys and outlaws facing each other against and whatnot. Bang! Ooh, you think it'll be a quick draw? Well, it's possible it's Western themed. I can't imagine them wanting to give us a loaded gun. They gave us one in the casino, didn't they? I guess they might have still just fake ones, then just eliminate who's the slowest. If that's the case, then you'd better hope you're not paired with me. I'm the fastest draw here. At least with harpoons. Here's to hoping. It's obviously gonna be a hanging. Just look at all the crabs! The colours are all wrong, though. An actual noose would support enough to give the momentum more of a pull on the neck. Otherwise, they'd have to pull on our feet to get anywhere. What's the spikes for, dummy? It's not a drop that'll kill you, but the piercing that'll spikes to your neck. That's the case. You don't die by hanging, you die by puncture wound. Doesn't matter if the theming implies a hanging if the coroner writes differently. People die by suffocating while hanging all the time. Getting all caught up in the semantics and messing with my head. People still say he was hung to death, even if it takes a bit longer. You don't think you can listen to this anymore? You turn away and try to ignore what they're saying before they continue. Which is why it's imperative for you to not wander with someone else and stick with the group once he tells us. But if the people start pairing off and you're able to convince them, won't that inherently put people into different alliances? What do you mean alliances? It's our belief that the game will function without teams. All of us share the same game space and each contestant to our knowledge picked a random card. Meaning it's most likely just not going to be a free-for-all. And that's exactly the reason to avoid any potential contestant-formed alliances or teams early on. When the game starts, we should assess the rules to make sure there isn't another loophole like in roulette, rather than forms of teams or partners just working against one another. Shouldn't you wait until we know what the rules are before you start planning for the game? This feels a bit presumptuous. Once everyone knows the rules, the only people they'll be looking for is themselves. Keep an eye out for those to try to leave the pack gates. I think there was one show that I remember seeing a clip of. It might have been, what was it called? That one card Squid Game one. Alice in Borderland, I think it was. I might be wrong, but I remember seeing a clip of one where it was like people get told people get told what thing like symbol they have on the back of their thing. And they then, like, get what... And then they have to pick the one, trusting other people to not betray them. If it's two here, then I'm assuming it's going to be a 1v1, and they're going to have to tell each other which one. So it'll be, like, distrust between everyone. Which, considering we just learned about the relationships between characters, is going to be absolutely horrifying to think about. Oh my, does the suit matter? Just tell me the number when the game starts, you need to. Vic notices you staring and waves a hand dismissively. Trying to have a conversation, a bit of privacy wouldn't be too much to ask, would it? Sure. And, Don't let him mess with you, Cecilia. He's a snake. Gates. Wouldn't dream of it, Mr. Gates. Toodles. Toodles. I love Cecilia so much. Sandbag periodically fills with his wrist and looks over the edge of sand. You doing alright? Doesn't feel like they've just been herding us around. More so than usual, you mean? We barely had enough time between the first game and the interviews. And then they gave us a mediocre break before pushing us back out onto the stage again. Even my last job didn't have this bad of a schedule unless things have felt faster than they actually are. You also missed a good chunk of it, it could just be that. You don't know how you've been awake. I don't really know. That doesn't bother you? Oh shit, no, that's what I can think about. Also maybe a lack of an actual clock getting to you. Hopefully our internal rhythms will kick in later and we'll be able to get some actual rest. Hopefully. You think you can see a staircase that leads up to a platform that looks only similar to a gallows beyond the gate? Psst. You! You seem like the type to be a frequent gambler. I'm not. I have my theories already, but I plan on having a second opinion when heard. What card game or game of chance do you think would be best represents the theming here? Poker, maybe? Really? What makes you think that? Well, mostly for the cards we picked, and now that I'm thinking of it, it could be any card game at a casino. Maybe I'd be better off asking Vic. Though more importantly, I'm wondering why this area is separated from us, and what exactly the colours are used for in this game. To be puppeted around with them, or maybe to keep us from them, where we shouldn't be going. You bring up a good point, but I don't know if mine has slack necessary to go further than the gate. It'll be ideal to figure out if there's a place we want to be. Presumably before the timer starts, and we're forced to choose on the fly. Who have I not talked to yet? I haven't talked to you. How's the new caller treating you? Who doesn't like a little red? Had me replaced in the dressing room, same with that guy. Though you can't see the collar as it's covered by the neck warmer. Mannequin waves! Yo. Still just waiting for the game to start. At this point, it's clear they're getting some sick pleasure out of dragging them on for this long. I wouldn't put it past them. You don't have a plan for the game at all, do you? Look at me again while asking that. Point taken. It just feels like everyone else here is antsy to pull something. Everyone here is just looking to win. Don't let them get to your head. They're just as clueless as you are. As you talk, you notice Vic bouncing between contestants and seem to offer something, but they each scoff and turn him away, until he catches sight of you. Gates, what's your card? I'm gonna lie. Ace? Probably already heard this, but if you know you're a bad liar, you should probably stop trying to get away with doing it. What about you, Runaway? Choke on it and die, Suits! Fine. Have it your way, but you'd better figure out a solid exit strategy or you won't be leaving the stage. With that, he steps away from you two and continues asking the other contestants, all of which turn him away. What the hell was that about? Seems like he might know something about the game that we don't. You sure are taking this time saying the sum. It's time to make me wonder where. Sheriff King here, reporting for duty! Never mind. Welcome, welcome! We know more than anyone how you've all been waited very patiently tonight, and our contestants just can't wait to show you what they've got! Our first game of the season is... Wouldn't this technically be the second game? The rules are simple. If you can keep up, that is. Our contestants have each chosen... I should probably talk in my normal voice so I'll concentrate. Our contestants have each chosen one of 14 cards that they will represent. 2 through Ace, plus, and pay close attention here, one wild card, the Joker. Viewers at home with the keen eye may have noticed that these cards aren't visible to audience members or other contestants, meaning the only one who knows what card they are is the contestant it belongs to. For all those pure souls who haven't gambled before, such as myself, I'll give a quick crash course. In the average game of blackjack, there is a player and a dealer, both of whom are dealt 3 cards. Goal is to get the closest to 21 without going over. Whoever gets the closest to 21 is the winner. Dealers will only show one of their cards at first, while the player will show 2. Players can hit to keep pulling cards as long as they don't go over 21. Once the player is satisfied with their score, they'll stay, and the dealer will pull cards until they get to 15 or above before stopping. Simple, right? So you have to get closer to 21 then. In Bet and Forgive, rather than being given a random pair of cards from the deck, 2 contestants representing 2 cards will pair up together and go against the dealer. Oh, it's another team one! When contestants go up against the gallows to face off against the dealer, the contestants' combined value will be revealed. dealer will reveal 1 or 2 cards they randomly pulled from the deck. Once the players see the dealer's cards and have a better idea of what they're going up against, they can choose hit or stand based on their hand and the dealer's revealed card. If you hit, you can bring one up a randomly chosen before. Just be wary if you keep choosing to hit until you're satisfied. If you go over 20, when you bust and you lose. This is getting confusing. Once you choose a stand or you stick with what you've got, cards are lower, you lose. Group scores higher. So it has to be higher than 21, not lower. Or is that the second half? I'm not really sure. Any questions before I continue, Outlaws? Beautiful shrimp, man! Please don't call me that. I get that the number cards are probably equal to the same as well, the numbers, but you said the cards were given to us from ace to king. How much are ace and kings? Jack, king, queen are all equal to 10. Ace could be either 1 or 11. Joker isn't regular blackjack here, it represents any number from 1 to 10 depending on the player choice. How will the pairing work? Will we get to choose who goes up as a group, or will it all be a free-for-all? You'll be given 10 minutes discussion. Stage has been split in 2 sections. Between rounds you're free to stand with whoever you wish. If you want to go up with someone, you must both be in that section closest to the gate. If you or your partner aren't, tough luck. Only once a pair is picked, you will be able to separate it and deal from the rest of the group. If no one volunteers that round, a pair will be chosen by an audience vote. I've got another one. What if multiple pairs volunteer at the same time for the gallows? Exactly why we're giving you these. Multiple people want to pair up in order to determine. You'll each have to outshoot your opponents. We're shooting each other? Almost. You notice that the little pisses are flagging it. The first thing inspired during the show, and we'll get to choose the pair with anyone else that wants it. If you do draw first, are you able to choose whoever you want to take with? Even if they don't want to? That's right. It's kind of a risk you have to take. As long as you're away from the gate, you're unable to be picked. Someone from the gallows chooses to hit. I really wish they'd give us more of a warning before starting these. Did you get all that? I already know how to play blackjack, I got the gist. Talk about a snooze fest who wants to sit through a long, boring rules. Brooke stands in the center and raises her hand. Attention! Oh, brother. Before anyone starts any conversations among peers, I'd like to ask you something. I believe it would be anyone's best interest to share your card with the group to avoid any confusion during the pairing process. Why on earth should we tell you? Isn't it obvious? I believe in order to best strategize for the coming rounds, we should be open to what card we each have. That way we can most effectively plan for the best course of action. I, for one, am the 10. And what would that plan of action be? Pardon? Well, if we're gonna start saying what each our cards are, shouldn't we know what the plan is to do with them is? I suppose that'd be a good point. They don't have any ideas on each round. We should start with the highest cards going first. That way, all the smallest ones can call on more people with less risk of going bust. If we go up and pair King and Queen and Jack and King, 9 and Ace, then Wild Card and 8. Are you crazy? That's only 4 rounds. If we do that, that leaves every number under the 8 out of the game. Or maybe they should have picked a better card. It also isn't the most ergonomic use of our numbers. Although King and Queen sounds nice, but it only gets you to 20. 20 is a good score though. Trying to be efficient with the amount you get on stage. It's not just getting a high enough score against the dealer, but it's getting the highest number possible for each round. I understand I'm biased, and I'll be honest with my card is only a 4. Can I pair up with Rook and then take Coben in? That's a terrible idea. Doesn't that leave out the 7? Okay, well we found out the 7. We could do Queen, King, and... Lots of fun combinations you can do that with now, I think. That's a worse idea. 21 points times 4 round is 84 points in total. All the cards added up, even when making a wild card is 86. One person staying behind. The main strategy shouldn't be hoping for the best. Can we just hit? Can we just do the thing where we add another person in, and then do that? The main strategy shouldn't be hoping for the best, it shouldn't be planning for the best. Still the pairings that allow us most people to live, which is why we need knowledge of another one's cards, go for it. So we can pick out the black sheep with the group and plan around kicking them out? Well, if it allows most people to survive, then... Not to be a pessimist, but there's no way in hell you can plan for that. Go up in pairs, not trios. There's no way to ensure you get the one card you need out of all the available players. You can discuss all you want about the ideal scenario, but you're not playing on luck's side here. So, going for the highest numbers first leaves out all the low cards and playing to try for anyone to get 22 and too much for risk. We're still at a standstill then. What do you suggest we do? Ooh, I know. May continue. All I'm saying is the host made our cards secret for a reason. Sharing our numbers takes the fun out of it, makes it actually blackjack. We should keep them hidden until the last minute. Dumb and bad idea. While blunt, I do agree, it's our best interest to strategize around the rules in the game, work cooperatively to ensure the safety of the biggest switch up in history. Holy shit, Rook. I'll be back. The funny casino game we go. Are you even hearing yourself? I forgot to unmute my mic. Stop ganging up on me! Oh, it pauses every time I press space, doesn't it? Oh, fuck. It's a lot of pressure being an ace, you know. This may be uncalled for, but something tells me you're being untruthful. If that's the case, then a group discussion... If that's the case, then a group discussion likely isn't worth it. What do you mean? If we aren't able to strategize with one another and come to a consensus, then we'll be left scrambling and unfocused when it comes to time to pick our pairs. Why don't we just each talk in pairs, then? My lady, I pick Rook. Come along, we can discuss things privately. Celia links arms with Rook and drags her away. As the two leave, the group's attention dispersed and people begin talking amongst themselves. Why does it... Does it disappear when I'm not... Hey, bet. What the hell are you doing? Did I scare ya? I've given someone a heart attack with that. Ugh. Like that. It's got him upset this time. The stupid collar! I asked for a costume with easy movement, and what do? They put me in a giant heavy jumpsuit. Then when I'm finally feeling alright enough to get back into things, they shackle me like this. With this! Treating me like a dog or something. See, this guy gets it! I haven't felt this degraded since I saw someone taken down by their own shackle. You mean me? I haven't been doing great either, to be honest. I know Bones and Manicure used to neckwear, but I have no idea how this isn't getting to more people. I had him try to rip it off with his hands, but even all that gorgeous muscle has been a bust. If you feel up my arm again, I'm throwing you off the stage. Say, you wouldn't be able to get it loose with the crowbar of yours, would you? When did I show you that? It's a fucking crowbar, you're not exactly keeping it stashed in your back pocket. I hadn't noticed it yet. I doubt I could pry them off. I can maybe get it loose enough to see what card you have, but the spikes might dig too far into your neck if I do that. The issue isn't knowing the cards, it's getting the damn thing off. Maybe try me just to be safe. I'll tell you if the spikes are too much. Really? You sure? Quick, do it before he changes his minds. Oh, maybe a little bit to the left. Oh, no, this is worse. Okay, crowbar might not be the good option. You alright? Maybe you try going counterclockwise. Are you volunteering? Nah, I'll try my luck breaking the change against the railing. Sorry, by the way. It's no trouble. You tried your best to get it off. I knew it was probably gonna hurt like hell regardless if it worked. No, I saw your card. Are you sure? What, you mean the 7? It's such a bad card. It's high enough to be a risk, but too low to be worth teaming up. To be fair, I don't think any card is too bad this early on. Thanks. Even though you could totally be lying right now. Don't mention it. What's the thing? Because you don't... I guess that's the big thing with gambling, because you can never know what's in someone else's head. So about the game strategy. Not now, Bull. Feel free to converse among others, but Cecilia and I are trying to have a discussion at the moment. Weren't you the first one to say we shouldn't form teams or partners and jump against one another? Is there a problem? Just trying to figure out what the next first course of action would be. What a coincidence, we were just discussing the same thing! The first note we came to a conclusion on that was, like Mr. Vic said, a group discussion isn't worth it. I agree with the amount of players we have, it'll probably just make things overly confusing. We'll probably just go in circles. Oh, sorry, I must have not been clear. More than 2 people is technically considered a group, yes? What I meant to say is that you aren't needed here. Right, good luck then. Rook bites the inside of her cheek if she wants to say something. You too. Yuri, you. Spit it out already. We only have so much time before pairing starts, so you're trying to survive this game or not? We're not asking a lot from you. This could help you move forward in the game. What do you get from trying to keep it a secret? If anything, it makes things harder for everyone involved. What do you mean you don't know? You saw the card you got, didn't you? Do you not remember? Did you forget? Then what is it you're running out of excuses here? You two aren't getting anywhere acting like this, you know? What is it to you? Would you lay off? I'm not even sure they can answer. You're not going to get anywhere with them. If their mutism was the issue, how could they still use their fingers to tell them how many points they're worth? It's not an excuse. And what do you plan to do with them even if they did tell you? You're not exactly painting the most trustworthy picture. Transparency with cards... Transparency with cards benefits everyone. It clearly doesn't if they're so set on hiding it. What do you get out of defending them? Are you two in on something we don't know? What's your card? Who wants to know? See? Exactly. What do you get out of keeping yours secret? Is that what you're afraid you won't have anyone to pair with? That has nothing to do with it. Time's running out. You want to play nice with the cameras that badly? Don't let us stop you. Vic and Vega give you their last annoyed look before moving on. You turn to check over Maneki. You okay? Maneki beams and makes a small clapping motion. No problem. Good on you not to crack under that pressure. Got a pretty impressive poker face. Keep at it, okay? I love Maneki's like little smiley face ones. It's so good. It's so fun and silly. Who have I not talked to you? I don't think I've talked to you. Hey, you said you were 4, right? I sure did. I'm impressed you remember that. Well, it's only been a few minutes since you mentioned it. Sorry, that people seem to forget what I say often. But that may just be because I don't usually follow up with hours of planned talk, so I don't really blame them. Speaking of forgetting, did you know forget-me-nots are actually called the genus of flowering plants called Myxosis? Coben. Sorry, why did you ask? Just wanted to double check that I got it right. 7 and 4 would equal... Well, no. No, 9 and 4 would equal... So that wouldn't be enough. I mean, I know you're probably the only person I can pair up with aside from, like, maybe Maneki. Or you can speak a word Poppy noticed you were pregnant first. You... Eyes Bones. Can you guess his card too? Bones lazily looks over at you unimpressed. He's way too obvious, wouldn't even count as a challenge. What are you two up to now? Hey, ball boy, pick a number between 1 to 10 for me, will you? I have a really funny idea. Yeah, sit between 1 to 10. Okay, fuck you, I guess. I guess lucky number 7. So you have a higher card, good to know. But I just picked a number Don't tell me you're that naive. You wish, just reversing your reverse psychology. You thought I double-guessed myself into thinking you weren't being honest, did you? Whatever, in the end it's all just talk until I'm at gallows. What did you expect from a former street magician anyway? Oh, so that's why he's so annoying. Hey, being a magician is a legitimate career. You don't know how much cash I've made in that profession. Magic tricks, not so much. Sleight of hand, maybe. Not my fault people are easy to distract. You seem awfully confident. If you're that good with sleight of hand, what's stopping you from getting card out of your collar? Dramatic effect. You can't do it, can you? What reason do I have to? To prove myself that they don't like armed security and electrical cuffs waiting for his insurance? Well, you do have the cuff over a leather jacket. Shit, good eye. Are you trying to insulate the shock or something? As much as you two are desperately trying to paint me as some delusional escapee, you got the wrong idea. Idea! Guy, idea. One of the two. Pick one. Mouth. That's more of their line of work. Bones points over... Bones points over to Benny and Sandbag. I only benefit from winning, which I plan to do. I know that's not right. Shrimpman said you'd shoot to figure out the pair, not to eliminate someone. Yeah, but a pair isn't as good as sleight of hand, so best for you to aim stuff like with a straight or a flush if you can. Isn't this blackjack? Isn't what blackjack? The game we're playing right now. Is this really a game to you? Our lives are on the line. Quick, before it's too late, tell me what card you have. Stop shaking me, it's a 6, I pulled a 6. Only a 6, eh? I guess you're probably good as dead. You pair up with someone like a 10. And just hit. That's always the winning strategy for losers like you. What? Knock it off. Oh, come on, I was just trying to give some friendly advice. You're trying to confuse him. If you're planning on sabotage, I'd expect better from you. Well, actually, I don't expect much of anything from you. It's still low. Alright. Maybe if I try to get my chain tangled with someone else, they'd have to follow wherever I go. That's when I take my shot and BAM! So tied up with me that when they can't say no, I yank them up into the pedestal and bet it all on black. That's not... whatever. Thanks for the pointers on, man. I'd never have thought about it without you. Wait, so am I supposed to bet on black or throttle on the dealer until they stop moving? You're supposed to play blackjack. Maybe I'll just figure it out as we go. Wait, did I not? Time's up. Our quickest draw of this round is... Atlas Maiden. What's the big idea? You don't even know what card you are. What gives you the right to jump up there and power off while the rest of us are still talking? Exactly. This isn't how we should be going about things. Not everyone's decided what pair they would be yet. Oh, I don't remember the rules specified I needed everyone's permission to be up on the pedestal. Besides, I didn't seem to have any trouble. You should simply find someone right for you. Looks like there's only 2 people who stepped up to a pair. Alice Maiden, I take it that you know who you're pairing up with? My loyal equestrian, of course. Just wanted to double check. Please step up and face against the dealer. Naturally. Oh boy, a king! Hope you two weren't planning on anything too fancy for dinner after the game. You might have to cancel that reservation. Can't think we'll have much to worry about. Let's see what you lovely ladies will be working with, shall we? Well, would you look at that? First round, we've already got ourselves a blackjack. See, I told you could trust me. I never had any doubts. Now, I'm legally obligated to ask this, but forgive me for sounding presumptuous. I'll take you two will want to stay? Well, actually... Was there something you wanted to say? As I said, I don't doubt your reasoning or your intent. What's wrong? Don't you think it'd be on our best interest to hit? Oh, someone's got the numbers mixed up. Got nothing to worry about. We got a blackjack, we're safe. Of course, I understand that. But maybe while it's not in our best interest, perhaps it's in the greater interest of others. I mean, only 2 of us leaving would be... If we could bring a 3rd player, then what happens? I don't understand. You're not making any sense. Oh god. No. Cecilia, don't be mean. I mean, only 2 of us leaving would be... I apologize, I'm trying to be more eloquent than this. Maybe you've got confused, is that it? You're right. I must be thinking about it wrong. Apologies, miss. We'll stay, Mr. Cupid. I appreciate you humouring us, miss. Alright, dealer, show your folks at home that card. Oh no. So I've got ourselves 2 winners. Bad luck, Mr. Dealer, you'll get them next time. Oh, we could have saved someone. But I guess Elise doesn't understand that would be in their best interest. The collars automatically detach from the 2 standing on the gallows. The platform slowly rises back to the main stage as Cecilia waves bound below. Bound below! Down below! For God's sake, can I please speak normally today? Best of luck, everyone. Don't keep us waiting. Go to hell! Great. Discussion time will start back up. Remember not to get too distracted looking for a pair that you don't end up picking one. Be a good example for all the lonely Romeos watching at home. It's fine, we can work with this. They were both a lost cause anyway. What reason would Heartless Maiden have to screw everyone else over if she knew how loyal her partner would be? No, we can use this to our benefit. Now that the ace and 10 are out of the way, we can keep sending higher cards up as they can hit for low points without worrying of busting. Isn't the King, Queen, Jack, and 9 and 8 still here? That's a lot of high numbers. We don't know if that's the case. There are 14 cards and only 13 contenders to choose from. For all we know, that could be missing. They're making this so much easier. What I'm trying to say is that there isn't much of a risk for pulling higher numbers. Why don't higher cards go on the platform here? The smaller cards. This will even things out and give us our best shot at getting out. Are you even hearing yourself? Even if the math was on the right. Even if the math on that was right, that would still leave too many low point cards by the last round enough to face the dealer. I'm gonna have to side with Bones on this one, the math just doesn't work out with that logic. Oh, did you finally get charmed by me? Cut it out or you make me throw up. I'll take it back. Besides, who is to say the 2 with the high card won't just test their luck and send themselves against the dealer like Rick and Cecilia? The odds of sticking your neck out for someone else look a lot less nice from up high. I'd almost be willing to bet money on Cosmo, it just is only suggesting to save their own skin. Maybe we're thinking about this completely wrong. I completely agree. This is better and forgive, the audience wants to see us get punished for them and live. Exactly, wait, what? No, keep going. What I'm saying is we shouldn't mindlessly try to save as many people as possible. We should start thinking about which one of us deserves to play the game more. That's what the game is designed around, isn't it? Finally! Someone trying to actually make this entertaining! If we try to play by our own rules, we'll always end up in circles. If we want to make any progress, we need to start looking at how the game was meant to be played. But how can that be decided? If we were all found guilty, weren't we? I've got a few ideas on who should be getting canned. 3 to be exact. There we go. It's like that's all they think about. I agree with me first mate. Those scallywags threatened us and ripped us off of our gold. If Seahorse and Mermaid were still here, they would have agreed with us. Still ended up with the precious band-aids, didn't you? Did you want to kiss him better too? Can it, Dreamboat? The first thing you lot did was screw over a bunch of other people.
Don't mention throwing the kid under the bus. This is how you won't pull something like that again in the future! I mean, if that's who's most deserving so far. If that's the metric judging, I doubt we should be the first on the list. Are you saying first aid kit is worth more than human lives? What the fuck are you talking about? 7 people were eliminated in roulette. That means not everyone made it out of the van. Or it could be that they both got eliminated. If that's the case, it would have been an even number of players. At least one person here made it out. What's that got to do with anything? Wait, so many people tied? That's actually really funny. Doesn't change the fact that you blackmailed us. Oh, as cruel as it is, I think I get what he's trying to say. This is just Beast Games again. Like, I've seen both seasons of Beast Games. I wouldn't exactly call them good, but a lot of that show was just, oh, choose who to win. Choose who's most deserving to win. Like, until Season 2, Season 1 barely had any games where it was actually, like, games half the time. One sin outweighs the other, huh? You're suggesting we should leave out the players who passed roulette without their hat. Seems like thematically appropriate punishment. That was forever ago! Does anyone even know who they went with who? Pair up players with the correct roulette partner. Once you believe you've paired everyone correctly. Okay, well I was with Benny. I think Cecilia was with Rook. Sailor was with Sandbag. I don't know it from here. Who's left? Poppy, Coven, Elise. Wait, is there enough slots for this? Vic, Vega, Maneki, Elise, Poppy. Yeah, no, there's not enough slots for this. Yeah, so someone must have died. Whoops. Did not mean to pick Benny again. Who would have made sense that Coven went with? Coven with Vega, maybe? Bones with... Vic. I don't know the last 6. No, something isn't right. I should write this down. So yeah, who do we got? I don't know. We got Coben, Bones, Elise, Maneki, Poppy, I already got Rook, Vega and Vic, and I think that's all of them. That's... okay. It's 2 slots, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 choices. So that's like... no, actually no, 4 slots in fact. 7 choices with... so it's 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. That's 2,401 choices. I can't figure that out. Can I look at, like, my previous part of my board? I don't really know. Who have I seen paired up a lot? Like, obviously, it's gotta be one of these 2, right? I'm gonna switch through everyone and think. Like, let me try Elise. It's not Elise. It's not Coben, it's not Elise. Is it Poppy? It's not Coben, it's not Elise. It's not Poppy. Cross out Vega. Is it Maneki? It's gotta be Maneki, right? It's not Maneki. So that means it's one of these two. I swear Vega and Vic were with each other though. It would make sense, wouldn't it? I really don't know. Poppy and Elise would make sense, no? Bones, maybe? No. Is it Coben? Maneki. I don't know. That's the thing. I can get the first three, like the first six, but I don't know the rest. And there's too many combinations for me to think. I mean, technically it's like 7 times 6 times... 7 times 6 times 5 times 4. So that leaves 840, but that's still too many for me to do. Just like a... Okay, baby. How are you? I need your help here, because I don't know shit.
Got distracted.
Help me, Spooky B, I need help. It code like highlights it. Okay, yeah, it showed... Bones was with Vix. Bones was with Vix. So I was right in that department. So what was I wrong about that? Rock was with Cecilia. Okay, well, if Bones was with Vix, then that leaves Coben, Elise, Maneki, Poppy, and Vega. That leaves 2 slots out. So that leaves, what, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 times 5, so that's only 25 combinations. Technically
5 times 4, so that's like 20. I think I've already gone through you. So it's not anyone with Coben. No, wait. Not anyone with Vega, I don't think. So that leaves Coben. Wait, so yeah, let's check everyone in Coben. It's not Bones. So let's go through Maneki. Elise. No, Elise. Poppy. Okay, this one's right. I was with Benny, so I wasn't Sadback, Cecilia was in Rook, Coben was with Poppy, and finally Vic was with Bones. There's no doubt about that, those were pets. The outliers are Elise, Vega, and Maneki. He doesn't mean to imply that just because a few of us had a moment of weakness, we deserve to be shunned by the group. I can finally take this off as well. Manslaughter, just not a monster make, I say. Alright, so we know Elise is at least one of them. That means Starfish and Catfish were together, right? No, that isn't right either. What's up when you go first stage? Oh! Vega got a replacement code when they got on stage, is that right? Your original was a bit stained. Well, hold on a second. Oh, Vega. Should have known you made it out alone. You think I got them eliminated on purpose? I was trying to cooperate, it's not my fault they didn't want to work with me. I had no choice, it was either them or me. Excuses, excuses! I know how to stand proud of your actions, you played the game right way. You can tell you aren't actually sorry anyway. You haven't been acting guilty at all. But Catfish is part of the crew. They helped us get that kill. They shouldn't be left out. So we agree we're definitely leaving them out, right? There's that though. Being in a life-or-death situation, acting out on instinct isn't the same as planning or coordinating consequences. Right, Seds, you realize one scenario left someone dead and the other left someone hard on catch, though, right? Well, yeah, but it's one thing to be total line manipulative scam artist bitch who constitutes that way out of trouble. It's another thing to purposely kill someone else when you know you've got another one else. Wait, we cast out. Yeah, this is all pointless at this point. Like, this feels padding and easy to me, I don't know why. Even if you cast out the black sheep, you still need to figure out who's going on. Seahorse and Mermaid got out first, right? They were together for roulette too. Thought we all just head up back with our roulette partners. I trust Sharkbag the most anyway, and bet you guys are close with him too. The specific type is a matter of strategy. The decision shouldn't be made over something so baseless and emotional like, hey, we already found it up once, let's just do that again. Yeah, you can treat people who actually played the game as it was intended like this. I want my lawyers! Oh, that was the sound my lawyers make. Oh, it is not. Time's up. Guess no one felt like volunteering this round, folks. Again, you gotta give us more of a warning. We're still in the middle of discussion. You can't just... Rules are rules. A pair will be chosen by an audience vote. Cool now. Help us determine which two outlaws get a free ticket up to the gallows. Call the number on your screen, cast your votes now. Bullshit. There's no way they'll vote fairly. Well, things could still end up going as planned. The audience votes for who they think deserves to get the most out of the contestants that with the best history are least likely to be. And the votes are in. Well, that was fast. Looks like a contestant is most calls is none other than our only nonsensical jokester. Please make your way to the gallows. Wow, I just keep getting away with it. I guess I could just go with it. Next up to the stage is... Looks like our audience has a favourite type. The tongue-tied enigma! Ah, really, my good dear friend Cheshire. Whoa. How come those two don't pick that on me? I was being fooled too. Something's wrong. All they did was stand there.
To be fair, one's like a cool, quiet Katsune character, and the other's like a Alice in Wonderland funny character. I can't blame the audience on this one. Like, obviously, Elise and Sailor are my favorites because I get to do funny voices for them, but Kamiki's also one of my biggest. Clearly you weren't interested in the power duo that is the Cheshire and I, duh. Have you two even spoken to each other? Of course we have. Cheshire leads a deep, richer inner life, you know. You should see their family history. It's 5 seasons worth of a soap opera. We could talk for hours. I somehow doubt that. Alright, you two, I know you didn't exactly choose to be up here, but it seems our audience had something in mind. You aren't nervous, are you? Why should I be? I'm hoping for the worst to happen. Well, who are we to keep you waiting? Mr. Dealer, can we see that first card? Lucky number 7! A first start, but what's on the table for our perplexing pair? Okay, yeah. Queen and a Joker, what are the chances of that? And you're a wild card? Driving us straight home to a 21 makes us a pretty picture, eh, Cheshire? 2 blackjacks in a row, ladies and gentlemen. So what'll it be to you two? You planning on sticking out together, or... Hits. Whoa! Being nonsensical's supposed to be my deal, don't make me blush. This is a surprising turn of events. The Enigma choose to skip the easy blackjack in order to get another contestant on the platform. Of course, that's what they do. They're a good crew member. Sailor, it's true. If they killed that guy in preliminaries to get ahead, they would have just left behind another What? Wait, if they kill that guy in preliminaries to get ahead, they would have just left behind another participant, right? That's our first hit of the game. To explain the rules, once anyone on the gallows hits, it's a free-for-all. Even those outside of this closet closest to the gate can be chosen at random. Oh, Coben got out. Through me? Only a 4. Makes another blackjack and let's pile a bunch of extra things today. Will it be a gentleman? Do you plan on pushing your luck one more time? I know I just gotta be here, but I think I'd like to stay. Oh, come on, where's your sense of adventure? I want to see how many guys we can cram up on the platform before it gives out. Going once, going twice. Stay. And the safe. No outs. Show us that score. And win for the Outlaws with a green getaway. Call automatically detached from everyone standing on the gallows. I love Elise's little, like, smirk. It's actually so funny. That's half of the rounds gone, Outlaws. Time to speed things up a bit, don't you think? Looks like nobody's bothering to do a group discussion this time. Might be for the best. Can I... Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh, hey, haven't heard you talk in a while. Group setting's not really my thing. Really? Have you expect to be the loudest one here? Yeah. No, wait, I came over here to talk about the actual game. We're not hanging out. What card did you get? Got the 9. Great, partner up with me. Wait, what card do you have? Lucky number 2. Not sure I'd call that lucky. Like a super lucky number in some places. Why, do you not trust me or something? No, it's not that. Just, why would you want to team up with me? Would it make more sense for you to help with a smaller number? Hell no! Think about it. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10 are left. Bunches that up to 11 are probably the best pairs people can get right now. Worst case scenario, we hit up with and end up with a low number, but there's nothing we can pull that would lead up to a bust. Yeah, that's fair. For the pairing it is, Elise was right. There's no way of knowing if other players will be telling the truth if there isn't a chance of us losing on the first hit. Probably my best bet for now. I'd ideally want to score a 17 or higher just to be safe, but considering there's a chance we don't go 14 on the first hit. Way too low. We want 18 or bust. The chance of hitting 18 or higher with our dealer. 50% is not great. You make it sound like 50-50 odds aren't good. I have one lower chance of my life. That and you're also one of the people I trust to tell me the truth about your card. Oh geez, don't give me that much credit. Yeah, but I'm being honest about my card. It's ass. So we'll pair up and for the best. Well, just call me the Bull Rider. Please don't ask people to call you that. Lots of people over here. What, you worried or something? Nothing, just guess more people are trying to get on the gallows before the round's up.
Bad type to start having doubts about me then. Alright, times. Oh. Could at least wait for me to finish the line. Sorry, old man, you're gonna have to be faster than that. Oh, Benny? No way, someone was quicker than me? You might want to work on your trigger finger. Got a wide selection of contestants here, Mr. Tycoon. Who will it be? I choose Poppy as my pair. Trivial tyrant and lackadaisical pest, please make your way up to the gallows. Know my real name. Couldn't hear you, gotta raise your voice, buddy. This is totally rigged. No one's ever beaten my reaction time. We'll have to go for it for the last round. Alright, you two. Let's see what you're going up against. Go on with it. Oh, just a 3? Let's see what score the players have against that. 13! That can't be right. You said you were the 9. You believed it. Do you realize how bad of a spot you've put us in? You're acting like we've already lost. There's only one person who could even put a 21 left in the pool. It didn't have to be anyone that could put me over 21. What the hell did you lie for? It's not like anyone was gonna pick me if I hadn't. With good reason, you little pest! Do we have a verdict if you're staying, or... No. Hit. Another shot from the Outlaws. Will the lucky or unlucky card be? Shit, what are the odds of either of us getting picked? The 3%, give or take? The 70% that they'll bust on the first go. Only throw the 3% and we've got nothing to worry about. Risky runaway. Please make your way up to the gallows. Oh, fuck. Fuck that, I'm not going to. Benny? I still call bullshit on the rules. You should be free to say no. Tough luck, runaway. Let's see what you're working with now. Collar around Benny's neck goes tight as it starts rolling him to the gallows. Your current hand is 15. An unlucky card to pull, folks. Gotta be kidding me, Belly. Better than 13, you're freaking welcome. Don't push it. So what's the plan? We're standing. Sure will be enough? You stand hard at 15 if the dealer's up card is 2 through 6. But you already knew this isn't a regular blackjack. We'll still stand. There's a 7, 8, and 9 out there. There's no way in hell we... What the hell did you just do? Hit the... Do you realize what you've just done? Yeah, I said hit. You've killed us, that's what you did. There's no way in hell we'd pass with just a 15. I did us a favor. This doesn't count. We're withdrawing hit. No can do. A hit is a hit. Can't unshoot a gun after it's already fired, can you? Are you saying the rest of us don't have any say on it? We let you hit without Poppy's involvement, didn't we? What are you complaining about anyway? You're the one who wanted me to work on my trigger finger. Can't imagine a duff more embarrassing than this. Plus, I'm getting 4th card on the same round, folks. That card drawing is... Deadly Dreamboat, please make your way up to the gallows. Gotta be shitting me! God. Current hand is 20. No fucking way. You're lucky this was the case, otherwise I would have shoved you off the gallows myself. It's bad luck to me. I gather you were severely run over before joining, but out of your mind, there's literally the best case scenario. Yeah, Ben, I was your best case scenario. Considering jumping off. So what's the verdict? Stand. Oh, I haven't even finished my sentence yet. Stand it is. How we reveal the dealer's hand. Would you look at that? Dealer bust. What? Told you to stand hard at 15. I'm getting premium accounts being bumped up to 20. This mean we would pass with just 13 too. So, no hard feelings, I hope. Cole's automatically detached from everyone standing on the gallows. Benny immediately brings his hand to feel his neck. Once Zeus was right. Shoulda just stood. He spits out before bumping into Bones' shoulder as he walks past him on the edge. Why did Bones take offense to that? Eventually, the four are lifted out of sight as the platform slowly rises back to the main stage. Final round, you're standing right on the edge of the cliff now. You really make this one count. You feel someone tap on your shoulder from behind. You're the 9, correct? Yeah. It must mean Sailor and Sandbugger being truthful about holding 6 and 7 card. So it must be 8 or 10. 8, the 8, yes. Overheard that you worked in statistics. What's the chance of working on a 17? 70% give or take. What about 30? I'm doing calculations on the fly, it's not perfect, but probably a 30% chance. So that means our pen has the best chance of surviving. With just pets, yeah. If you and Sandbag go up, you can still hit. So, what? So we can do plus. Or we'll pick Sailor and you'll get a guarantee out of here with a blackjack. So the combination of Sandbag, Sailor, and I go up as a pair, technically we might just get stuck with you. Not to be harsh, but the reality is we're not in a place that says how many we can save. You need to start thinking who has the best odds of being saved at all.
Yeah, no one has died yet, which is interesting. I'm assuming this is like the climax of the chapter. And someone's going to be died. Someone's going to be died. Am I not speaking clearly today? Someone's gonna die as like a shock factor. What's all the odds of surviving here? With one operation? With one operation? So, with one option, Sandbag and you go up and hit with a 50% chance. 3 people live and a 50% chance all 4 die. Right. The other option, you and I go up, stay with a 70% chance 2 people will live and a 100% chance 2 people will die. Keep in mind the only scenario you have a chance of surviving in is the last one. Yeah, but that means it's either a 70% chance of 2 living or a 50% chance of 3. Yes, a 50% chance of a kid and the one person looking up from living. Otherwise, if anyone loses, it kills all of us. Be smart about this, Edwin. 3 minutes left on the revelation. So now you're giving a heads up? Hit. You look over and see Sandbag and Sailor discussing something together, but Sandbag stops talking when he notices you staring. Let me talk to the other 2 first. Don't be stupid. No, I can't just. Let me explain that they don't jump on before us. I can handle it. What do you have to do? I'm getting sick on the stage. Hey guys. Hey, Eddie. Hey, Captain, how you holding up? What were you and Vega talking about? We aren't leaving you 2 behind, don't worry. Ugh, I can't take it anymore, I hate being suspicious of you. Sailor, I have no idea what we're supposed to do. This game's way harder than roulette, and I didn't even get the rules to that one either. I thought I understood what was going on, but then everyone started talking about alternative routes and being the system, and I don't get any of it. Hey, you don't need to worry about it. What about the rules, do you remember? The only issue is I forget which part actually in the rules and what Elise told me. I'm terrible with this kind of stuff. No need to be sorry. Listen, I'm figuring out a plan. You feel a firm grip on my shoulder. Can we talk? Sure. Alone? Right. It'll just be a sec, Captain. You step away from Sailor. So what's the game plan? I know you're not leaving here without Sailor. What do you need from me? How can I help? Vega's going on whether I like it or not. You'll need to be grouped with them anyway, to have a good enough shot of getting out of here. So when Vega steps up, you're going to step up with them and hit to bring another player. Okay, got it. Sounds simple enough. There's still a good chance everyone ends up dead because of it. What? But if we get lucky, it should give you Vega and Sailor a guaranteed win. What about you, though? Crew? I think they're wrapping things up soon. What do we do? Stay here with me. Sandbag's gonna pair up with Vega. Sandbag doesn't look especially convinced, but he gives a curt nod and heads over to the front of the gate. Time's up, everybody. I hope you're all where you want to be. Gates. Why the hell didn't... Sandbag first on the draw. This isn't even a surprise. You think he's the only knows how to throw a punch. Your options are slim, so I'm guessing you'll be pairing with Vega. I'm paired with Vega. Gates, you moron. You said it yourself, there's a 50-50 chance. You just doomed us all. Cry baby and cosmologist, don't keep the dealer waiting. See, you're up there, right? Are they gonna kill the child? A 9 are pretty high. Well, this duo have what it takes to beat them, though. Yeah, you win. You killed us. You killed all 4 of us. Couldn't just stay out of it. We'll be fine. Capture 15. You 2 are playing with fire, huh? Shut up and just get on with it. Tough crowd. Will you be standing on thin ice or hitting a home run? Hit! Obviously. Hey, doesn't this mean if it lands on you, we'll all keep your eyes on me? Aye, aye. And our lucky contestant is... Oh, thank God. Dappy Goon, please make your way to the gallows. Oh, thank God. Oh, come on. Eddie? Okay. Okay, you can. I'll be fine. I got a plan. You go ahead. You don't have a plan, do you? Don't keep the fox at home waiting now. Keep your eyes on me. I know. Our third blackjack of the night, folks. It's about 3 more than I expected. Is there nothing these contestants can't do? Already at 21st, so I think it's pretty safe we close the betting predictions. Will you be staying? We're staying, yes. You don't know why that surprises you. Dealer, if you do the honors. You don't know why you don't feel relieved. No harm, no foul, eh? Maybe you'll get them the next game, Mr. Dealer. In all honesty, this is probably for the best. In the meantime, congratulations! You pesky outlaws got away with it this time! You're really lucky it turned out this way. It's what you wanted, anyways. It's okay. The odds were never in your corner. It could have been a million worse ways it could have gone. It's okay it ended like this. You're one of the lucky ones. I don't survive? Wait, that's it? I... Huh. So do I gain access to Chapter 2 or no? When it releases? I guess not. I... So what dictates what ending happens then? I'm really curious. Do I even gain access to Chapter 2? Yeah, this is my last file. Is it? I don't think it's random. Huh. Yeah, I want to check Jackpot or Jackpot Crash Course Full Endings. Here we go. Two of the endings is where you win. So it's either let Vega die, or let the kid die, or...
Yeah. Is there a way? How do you choose? It depends on which group you're doing investigation for. Going with Vic has who extort sales groups a first aid kit. Results in sandbag attacking you. Going with Sailor because you want Pennington allowing Eddie to sacrifice himself some sandbags. There you go. So I do want to see, since I'll probably have to do the chapter 2, I do want to try and get a different ending. But which one is it? Staying with Vega's plan is the one that saves you. So I want to see what happens after that. Okay, I'm glad it has a fast forward throughout it all. Because I don't want to play a chapter 2 of this game where I'm already dead. I feel like that's so bad. Let's defend the Manaki. Okay. Oh, one. Yeah, I'll do like mostly everything right. Because this technically is still a chapter 1. Okay, yeah. I have to do this puzzle again. Eddie, Benny, Bones, Cecilia, I can't remember who. Sailor and Sandbag. It was Elise and Manaki. So it was Poppy and... Coben, I think. Right, no, this has to be one. Yes, okay. I'll try to keep everything the same.
God, I love some of the shots here, they're really good. I'm gonna look at my comments actually while I do this. Yeah, just pair up with you. Yeah, choose that, oh, Benny, I mean. Feel someone tapping your shoulder. So yeah, I have to... I think I was choosing stay. These ones. Okay, what changes here? Time's up, everyone. Well, oh wait, I accidentally did a quick time event. And the brutal bull fires! With another easy pairing. Who's gonna be a big guy? He's pairing up with me. Brutal bull and paranoid cosmologist, please step up and face against the dealer. Eddie, you got a plan after this, right? Hey, wait a minute. He didn't have a plan. Character card lost sailor. You lying chief! You motherfucker! You said you had a plan to get us out of here too. Get back here, I'm not done talking to you. What's the plan, huh? You're not seriously just leaving us to die down here, are you? Character card lost, sandbag. Ignore them, come on. I'm not done talking to you, I'm not done! As you reach the gallows with Vega, you feel the collar around your neck noticeably slack. The floor beneath you slightly gives the platform sways as you walk on it. You can feel a slight breeze from the chasms. A 9, pretty high. Will this duo have what it takes to beat a number like that? Sandbag, forget him. Get the collar loose, maybe there's a way out of it. I already tried, it won't come off. Unless you're trying for something really surprising, I think you'll both be saying. Hit. Hit for God's sake. Get us on the podium, we'll find a way out. We'll climb up if we have to, come on. Staying. We're staying on 17. Alright, Mr. Dealer, let's see it. What is wrong with you? Why aren't you listening to me? Isn't the point of all this proving that you're still humane? I'm trying to save a kid here. Do any of you actually care what's right? Just because we messed up once, we are not people to you. Answer me, damn it. Sailor. Put me down. Stop, that hurts. Put me down. It's not fair. Oh my god. Don't play that fuck-ass jingle after 2 people just get murdered. A child just died. Congratulations. You pesky outlaws got away with it this time. Oh my god. And I guess this continues in chapter 2 then. Oh god. That was a good game, I really like that. I wanna see, cause I know the studio. Oh, that's the scene trailer. Studio Investigate is the game, is the publishers, I think. Do they have a Twitter? Like, socials? Oh? Thanks. Oh. To be continued in chapter 2. Oh, dear. Oh god, we just murdered a child. Well, that was Jackpot Crash Course. Oh, they do have Twitter. Yeah, Studio Investigate. Well, I'm gonna finish stream, I guess. I know there's something that I want to play that's coming out tomorrow. So, what is it? Yeah, the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time. 70 hours. Anyway, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.